Welcome back, my friendly friends, to more Metaphor ReFantazio. Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode, we got done with some of the dungeons in order to be able to get bring our level up to challenge the Caradrius. But there's one more place we have to visit. But who's trying to do that when it's storming there and we can't take advantage of the enemies? I gave the city ruins drawing to Maria. This picture seems kind of sad. Does no one live in this town anymore? I told Maria about all the memories I made there. So there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad.
Thank you.
Alright, if I look at the picture, I stop feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey. And you can come back and look at them too, right? But I have to go shopping now. Yeah, we'll go with her. Because the next enemies we have to take on are Wind and Light. So we want to do Magic Seeker and whatever she's about to upgrade us to. Which is probably going to be Priestess or Nurse or something.
Mister?
Do you see those flowers for sale over there? They grow outside of the capital. Papa took me there once. He let me ride on his shoulders and I felt big, like a grown-up.
In that case,
why don't we go there and pick some flowers together? Can we? Do you know where it is? First, you have to go to where the wind blows. Then, follow that until you're really, really far away. And we've been overdue for an upgrade because whatever this next thing is, hopefully it's got healing or reviving capabilities because we're down on our last legs for revival medicine. Excuse me, but are you okay? Are you hungry? I still have some bread.
hey,
You can't sleep here. You're dragging your filth all over the road. Jeez. You're shaking. Here, maybe some bread will make you feel better. That's the child from that Parapis Inn. You know, the half-blood.
Dear me.
Feeding scraps to a disgusting stray. Jeez, dude, the Clamars are crazy. You're not wrong, Maria.
it'll be fine.
Don't listen to them. You're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's starving and tired. This is for me. Are you sure? You looked hungry. Where's your house? He probably doesn't have one. I don't have one. My family, they're all dead. I ran from a merchant who tried to sell me, but I ended up here. I'm all alone now. I wish I had died with Mum and everyone else. Are you crying? I want to die, but the hunger is so painful. Thank you for this. Jeez, it's rough here. Am I going to end up like that boy? Not as long as we're around. Because my family is all gone too, just like him.
Listen,
You have me.
Really?
So, you'll stay with me, of course. Oh, but don't you and your friends need to do stuff that's far away? Maybe you can take me with you. That'd be way too dangerous. And you know what? It's kind of crazy because in like a Final Fantasy game, she absolutely would be a party member. And in Persona games, she'd be a party member. You should take me along. I want to go on a journey too, and I promise I'll be good.
fine by me.
Someday, we'll go together.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how I can help though. Maybe I'll just get in the way.
I'm sorry.
I shouldn't have asked you that. Please don't tell Miss Fabienne. She's the only one I can stay with now, so I have to show her that I'm a good girl.
No,
You're already a good kid, Maria, just as you are now.
But
But I want to make Miss Fabienne happy. There's got to be something else I can do. Okay, because we spent a lot of magnetite getting the assassin last episode for both Heismate and Leon, so...
so
Oh, she's always busy, so I can help out lots. When I talk to you, mister, my stomach doesn't feel like it's all in knots anymore. Okay then. You'll come back soon, right? Alright. And so now, I wonder, we should be closing in on 15 archetypes now.
Now, a new power.
And this one is
It's a promise.
Cleric. Does the Cleric have rejuvenation abilities?
Yeah.
I should go back before Miss Fabienne gets worried. You too, mister. Please be careful, okay? Well, gotta do what we gotta do. And now nighttime. Who wants to hang out next? Alonzo. Do we have enough, though?
I'm just incredible.
Because more stuff for the Faker would be cool. Yeah, the Faker's only rank 2. And Katharina, our auto-advancing one, that's as far along as Leon's is. Alright. He likes Miraculous Mead. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and chat him up. On the off chance that we can do this.
Greetings.
Ah, well met. What are you up to?
And then,
Yeah, let's go.
thank goodness.
In full disclosure, I've also invited my collaborator. You've met him before. Having grown up in the same village, we're as inseparable as brothers. I'd like to firm up our next steps and then head over. Well,
Ridiculous.
this should do. The owner was kind enough to give us some space. My collaborator, that is, my good friend from back home, should arrive any minute now. He's late. And you've come all this way, too. Yeah, this isn't like somebody I would associate with you, Mr. Alonzo. Come to think of it, I haven't really told you about where I grew up. It was a beautiful village full of flowers, not wealthy, but not destitute. There was a cheerful tranquility to it. Apparently, I'd been abandoned on the nearby road as a baby. The woman who took me in is my mother in all but blood. So he doesn't know who his birth parents are. She's Parapis, I'm Nydia. We couldn't look more different, but she raised me like I was her own. And that gave him the kind of worldwide perspective, not worldwide, but the kind of perspective to know that like treating Parapis like dogs is awful. She never stopped smiling at me, and she was always so proud to call me her son. What touching memories.
Well,
I suppose they are. Mother's a good person. She trusts far too readily, though she has this uncanny ability to know when I'm the one lying. Anyway, she was an easy mark for fraudsters. I can't tell you how many times an expertly told sob story was all it took to rob her of everything she had. She's lost everything she's had multiple times? So I guess that's why he became a faker, to win all that stuff back? In fact, my only memories of her without a smile are the time she would apologize to me for having nothing to eat again, tears welling in her eyes. That's why I started conning, you know. I decided I'd give any miscreant scum who took advantage of such kindness a taste of their own hell. Each and every one of them. My latest mark is the worst villain of all. The landowner of my hometown. He changed my idyllic village into what it is today.
sorry.
That was more than I meant to say. We'll save your village.
It'll be fine.
Thank you.
We've got to do everything we can for Alonzo. I've been blessed with a silver tongue since I was born. I can fool anybody, except my mother. You know, you're a bit like her too, strangely enough. I'd forgotten what a nice feeling this is, being able to have a genuine conversation with someone. So thank you for listening. Oh, okay. So is the Faker going to be cheaper to take on now?
I find myself wanting
To 2? That's actually still extremely good.
Hear me.
Is Kakulis here? They found his buddy. And I think he's a rogue. Why, welcome, good sir. Have you come to check on the clients? You can drop the act, Caculis. Oh, beg your pardon. Should I say Alonzo?
Good grief.
You're from that village of paupers, aren't you? Did you fancy yourself some sort of hero with your little tricks? A cheat is still a cheat. We're the same, you and I. Except you're more the fool if you think you'll ever get justice. You have money that belongs to the village, and I would see it all return to its rightful place. Is that not justice? Perhaps you'll change your tune after seeing the sorry state your village is in now. He's been purposely destroying it? Your associate, the one you meant to meet here. It took some doing, but we managed to squeeze a few details out of him. About your family. His mom.
Do what?
What have you done to my mother? Well, simply killing her wouldn't teach you any lessons, nor would it be any fun.
What did you do?
You can't change things. You can't save anyone. This one's on the house, boy. Heath. The distraught Alonzo and I rushed by carriage to his hometown. And he did say I wasn't too far away from here. We arrived at a village near Brylehaven. It's been set ablaze. They destroyed it. They destroyed it rather than let him get the money out. A man. He asked if Alonzo's mother was here. Don't speak, mother. I'll save you.
I'm sorry.
I told him, that's me. You're my one and only son. And I love...
Please.
Mother, I'm sorry. This is all my fault. Really, it's like this is so unnecessary.
My Alonzo.
You always were so sensitive.
Live on.
Aw. Can you hear me? Please say something. Oh, we're gonna kill that guy.
Hey!
The landowner's servant told us it was you. That you were chumming up to the landowner to suck this village dry. And they totally spun the story around on us. And now you've put us to the torch. What the hell did we ever do to you? It's my fault. I can pay for the reconstruction. I have the money, so I'll give...
How dreadful.
You traded your mother's life for that money! I didn't.
This damned!
Keep your blood money, you filthy murderer! Wait, please take the money, use it for the village and to bury her!
You devil.
The only one who belongs in a grave is you! He really destroyed this guy's life. He put him in a bind. He's the one who put him in the bind in the first place. Yeah, you should have died instead.
Yeah.
Burn in hell, you damn parasite. A villain always strikes where it hurts most. At the family and home. I should have known. I said the damn words myself. People are never more vulnerable to tricks than when they think they're playing with themselves. I should have known. Was I blinded by revenge? No, I was simply, unequivocally a fool. Your mother said to live on. You have to be strong. For her. If we don't get the 3 here... Don't wish that upon me. I've been feeding on my mother's life this whole time. Just like the parasite I am.
I'm sorry.
I never had the power to change a single thing. Wow, that's depressing. Alonzo refused to move or even to stand. After ensuring his safety, I had no choice but to leave his side. We just left him there?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king.
That's
draws
crazy.
nearer.
But I guess he'll have to get over it himself.
Speaking of,
There's a cemetery near Briarhaven called the Tomb of Lament. I've heard whispers of something more frightening appearing in its crypt. Are we children sharing ghost stories now? Hold on, let me get nearer so we can scare the boots off of him. There may be substance to this bedtime story. I too have heard rumors of an unidentified monster stalking the cemetery.
Whoa.
Haven't we already accepted a request regarding that? Let's take out this monster before it causes any more trouble. And I don't want to spend it storming here now, which means the storm might have passed over there.
Shall we?
Barden.
Boy there.
So we'll first...
All right then. Go.
Yeah. Run this gauntlet.
Everyone's here.
Okay, route map. Please let it not be storming anymore. Okay, golden. Wait, 3 days? Wasn't it 2 before? I'm not sure what's going on with that.
It's your...
Oh, no. Okay.
Tis something bad, yes.
How much longer is it going to be storming?
you seem interested.
Yeah, it's your call.
I don't want to wait any longer to go there. Alright, but I guess we got no choice but to Barden it up. Dang, dude. And then who else? I guess we'll be hanging out with Hulkenberg. So yeah, let's put some action for Barden. And then no matter what, tomorrow we're definitely going. Yeah, let's hang out.
Thank you.
Many thanks to you for being so kind. Myself, I just seem to get lost thinking about it. Oh, a nice little drink with him. You got a giant goblet, though. I wanted to consult with you on all this blether about picking a new ruler for the town. Of course, ruler isn't quite the word. We're known land like a lord or anything, but still, it's a right important position. We're establishing a town governor, which is distinct from a lord. I think that's what's best for this town.
So,
For the most part, the townspeople agree on self-governance, as there's quite a lot of distrust of power after what happened with Lady Joanna. It may seem like the townspeople are turning to extreme courses of action, but the new law did allow us our self-government. Which is all well and good, but here's the rub. That seems very magnanimous of the current lord, I guess. I think the fella best suited for the position is this one clergyman. He's a fine man, and he likes the idea. But darn it all, now everyone is clamoring for me to be the governor.
Right.
You're suited for it. So you think it's a grand idea too? Well, I couldn't disagree more myself. I'm too weak a man. How do you figure that?
still, though.
I've been put on a pedestal as some noble knight who put everything to right. It's Dreksh! I'm no hero. It was all thanks to the lot of you. But I could say that all day and they'd still want me as governor. Yeah, I thought he was going to take up the position. Everyone wants to feel safe. They want to know there's someone nearby they can rely on. I sympathize with that, but I'm no ruler. You could be, though.
Got to say,
Do I have what it takes to lead them?
Hey.
Everything worth doing is always a challenge. That seems like something he'd appreciate. Yes. Is it always? I do remember hearing that the closer you get to your breaking point, the greater you become. If that's true, we can't become better men without a challenge, can we? Thank you, friend. Talking with you has helped me come to a decision. I'm sure this clergyman who's sweet on the idea might enter as like an adversary later on, but...
for myself.
I'll represent the townspeople. Yes, I'll become governor and restore the whole place. So that's why he gives commander then. I'm not sure if I'm the man for the job, but I'll give it everything I've got for the good of the town. Considering my lack of experience, I'd be grateful if you kept advising me.
Don't worry your head.
I may not have the skills you do, but I will serve faithfully so that I can be a true hero in this town like you. Alright. Now, is this going to make the commander cheaper to take on, or...?
I'll do anything.
Yes, reduces the mad cost of studying the commander lineage. Barden, you finally decide what to do yet. I know you care deeply, but we're all sick of waiting. Don't make me decide I need to lead you.
Hey, up.
We'll rest easy with you in charge. Those sandworms have been a right pain, but you seem like a take-charge kind of man.
Don't you worry.
Too true. A sandworm attack would devastate Martira. I'll work up some countermeasures. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Don't work too hard now, big man.
Well,
But go ahead and remove childcare from your job skills, will ya? They hated it when you chased them around during hide and seek. My wee ones were bawling and screaming something awful. They still cried from the memory of it.
Whoa.
But that's how you play Hunter and Prey. If they screamed, it was just proof we were playing it right. But anyway, I swear to you, I'm determined to protect this town. Yeah, Barton's a stand-up dude. He still looks extremely plain to be a supporter, to be a follower, but sure. Thanks for your time today. I'll have to do a great deal of work to even begin paying you back, so do stop by again. Yeah, of course. We'll always be around to bend an ear for you. And now I want to... Hopefully Hulkenberg is available. Doesn't seem like it. Heisme. And Brigida. With Brigida, we might get the next rank in her thing, but... If Heisme is all that's available... Yeah. Then Heisme is who we shall hang with.
it's you.
Alright, let's just go and see.
Yes.
Oh-ho! Now that's a transition.
In days gone by,
Hasn't changed a bit. Yes, this is my hometown. Apologies for dragging you all this way. So, what does the UG village look like? Tadari! It's me, Heisme! I've returned and I've something to discuss. I've known Tadari for a long time, you see. He's the leader of the village. I thought that was some kind of UG greeting.
just
Although I should warn you now that you'll not be welcomed here. You might feel some hostility in the air.
Hey,
Nothing I'm not used to.
I apologize.
Ah, yes. The Elden experience, I suppose. Nonetheless, I do apologize. Heisme, is that you? You're looking gray in the ears, my friend. As if the years were any kinder to you, Tadari. I heard you left the Royal Knights, but it's good to see you again. Who is this?
He is...
This is Heath, a traveling companion of mine. He's standing in the tournament for the throne.
nice to meet you.
Wait, is that why you've come back to the village? Yeah, no, I came to see the cemetery. I'm trying to find a place where my son can rest. Ah, your boy's gone on ahead, then. He passed away before I could bring him here. At the very least, I thought I might let him rest somewhere with a view of the village. He loved running with the wind in his face. Surely I thought he'd like the hill. I know it's not something the village will easily accept, but... Why wouldn't they accept it? He never lived here, but his dad did. I see. Well, it sounds like a wonderful idea to me. But you know the cemetery is sacred to the village. I fear you might be right. I'm not certain how they'll respond. Would you allow me to take the urn? I imagine that seeing it will prompt their cordiality, if not sympathy.
Please.
Alright, thank you. Hopefully Tadari doesn't do anything crazy with it.
Here.
I always used to train here when I was young. Look closely, and you'll see this tree is riddled with claw marks. I know, because it was my claws that left them. Brings back memories. Of course, having shaken the trees, I'd get a swarm of bugs coming down on my head. And of course, I'd go whinging to Dadari about it. So even you were a cute kid once, huh? Having trouble imagining it? So, I guess his parents are long gone. The villagers are here. They watch us from the shadows. Really? They don't like us that much? Well, that makes sense. If you focus and listen, you'll hear them too. He didn't leave voluntarily. He was stripped of his knighthood, wasn't he? And now he wants his child buried here? The boy wasn't even born in this village. Oh, okay, well I guess they wouldn't be happy about it. Do you hear? I can't believe what they're saying. That's horrible.
Well,
Exactly within my expectations, then. If they decline, let's withdraw without a fuss.
Heisman.
I've explained the situation to the younger villagers. Seemed like nobody had any problems with giving your son a place here. Really? That's not what we were hearing. Indeed. Thank you. Master Tadari! The urn of bones, it's gone! Okay, I figured something like this was gonna happen. Smile in our face and then screw around behind our back. What? What is the meaning of this? They kidnapped his kid. A fallen knight brings shame to the village. I hear a voice from somewhere. Tadari was just too afraid to refuse him. That's all.
Hey,
What's the meaning of this? This is the only welcome an outsider can expect. I'm sorry, Heismay. I cannot excuse the village's behavior. The village hasn't changed a bit. Still rejecting outsiders, still shutting themselves away. Well, they get treated like crap outside of the village, but at the very least, we didn't come in calling them slurs or anything. Maybe I should have expected this. I left this place behind. I became an outcast. Maybe losing my son again is what I deserve. Now hold on! Still, you stood for me. You spoke in anger on my behalf, and then that is my sole salvation. You think getting your son's bones taken from you is what you deserve? Heismay, dude. He's been through so much.
My thanks.
For the thief lineage to 2. Very nice. Shall I search the village entire? No stone unturned. Doubtless that intrusion only provoked further offense, but I haven't time to waste. Right, unless you don't, we'll tear this place up looking for the urn, dude, so hand it over.
I apologize.
You have my sincerest apologies. I shall take responsibility and find the urn. It is my duty as chief, no, as one who would see justice done. I'm sure he was behind it. There's an unease in the village, but today I think it best you leave. Very well. He's so forgiving. That's insane.
Time marches on, and the age of a new
I guess because we can talk to we can find a seer, but I'm not about to. We need to buy more revival medicine. Ooh, and it's Idols Day.
that means.
So let's go ahead and get all of our stuff appraised. And so we can hang out with Maria once more.
Well met, eh?
So
All right.
first things first.
Go.
And there's other stores that we haven't been to.
We've a sale.
So appraise. Gilded vestments, magic +3. Well, shell vest 208 +18, still nice. Strength 2 and magic 2. Ooh, Seer earring, magic +6. Mage group strength when equipped. So that, but it also probably costs a whole lot as well. Then we can sell all this crap. So he doesn't have anything else that we can grab. Or anything else that's worth grabbing, I should say. Then next up, Galio's sword shop. Because our weapons are definitely overdue. Fuoco rod. Jaksho rod. They both give the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But, alright. Nobody who can equip any of these. Ninja blade. We'll give that to Heismay. Cicadas. Should we equip someone? Wait, how do we get out of here? Oh. And last but not least is going to be the item shop, I believe. Okay, because I haven't actually been in there. If I can find it. Wait, what? Where's the item shop? Okay, here it is. Black Cat's Claw. I'm looking at the map and running around and trying to figure it out.
The goods are cheap.
So, life-saving medicine. Restores 100 HP to all allies. So let's go ahead and get 9 more of these. Timed Torpor. And those are actually decreases attack. And then we'll do 12 Great Fairy Dusts. Restores 300 HP to one ally. Alright, so that is all I was wanting to accomplish with that. And now let's hope and pray that we don't have to, because this will be quite difficult otherwise. Gauntlet Runner. Now let's see if it's still storming. Okay, so the storm's over here.
They'll face danger here.
Golden.
Interesting.
Oh. A major candidate's Gauntlet Runner seems to be here. Okay, so we'll stay. Well, we'll start on this, but give me 1 second. Let's go. We could go a few different routes. Oh, that's new. Choosing a route to your destination. When multiple routes will take you to your destination in the same number of days, you can choose which route to take by using L1 or R1. Yeah, so we could have, well, we would have had to go through here no matter what. But we've been this route, and we haven't been to this route. So might as well, right?
What to pick?
And so heal up our courage. And as per usual, we just have to find something to do. Heismay is not available right now. So we'll get to reading then. Bygone Days, I guess. That's the only one left here. Oh, I thought we were reading Heismay's book. Sure, let's read it. Though sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. This entry describes Heismay and his son running through fields together on a beautiful sunny day. I can almost hear their carefree cries of laughter. At one point, Heismay loses sight of his son, only to find he'd climbed a tall tree. Heismay is mortified, until the boy nimbly jumps down just as his father would have. I see. Being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy. A warmth arises inside me. Yes.
Now then.
Heismay helping us out. Rank 3, Generous Tolerance.
Tolerance.
I definitely need to spend some time because our eloquence is complete garbage still. And I probably should have picked something else or set us up differently. Blue Elementas. So we'll definitely be able to clobber these things easily. Can we steal something from them? Couldn't steal from Blue Elementa. Alright, well that sucked.
Let's go.
Is everyone alright?
Weak.
Oh, power of heroes!
So our basic attack has the,
Not yet!
okay, so our basic attack has a fire element situation thing going on. Obtained Onyx. Not really worth it. But you know what? That's whatever.
Great reinforcements.
And these...
You think yourself equal to a
Okay,
UT
we have fought these before. Now the Knockpurs are pretty bad. Ooh. New skill, Curse Chant, may inflict Hex on all enemies. And he got Curse Chant as well. They're moving at the exact same pace along these.
The village of Inundo, a small settlement located north of Brylehaven, lies ahead. The industry that once thrived here fell into decline, and now the able-bodied youth dream instead of leaving home. A small population of mostly children and elders remain, and visitors are scarce. The Gauntlet Runner slows to a stop.
Giving it some thought?
Let's keep going. Because we've already been here, and I think that was the exact same...
The sky turns the same muddy color as the land below. The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet land. However, confidence would be ill-advised. Listen carefully for footfalls in the mud, and move at the break of dawn.
Okay, it was probably the exact same comment, or the exact same prose, I guess I should call it, as before. But with the Wetlands camp...
Alright then.
So we can up our wisdom with her. What are our... So we're going to be hanging out with Leon then. Because we're a rank 3 with tolerance. And let me actually see about... She's 6 on the Faker. Let's have her actually swap to... Cyclone, Vitalgia, what's Dejama? Medium HP recovery for 1 ally, so Dejama instead of Diorama? Increases attack and defense for 1 ally by 2 ranks for 3 turns. That must be extremely expensive. And she cannot take on the Cleric. We, however, can. And I do want to learn that shield passive. Arcane Unity of Synthesis. That's nice, but Medica, Ricarm, Raidene. 1 ally recovers 10% of their HP each turn for 3 turns. Passive recovery, that's new. But we do have to, okay, so we'll actually have him switch to it. And him as well. Yeah. And for our skills, because we still need to be able to hit weaknesses. Boltra. We'll do Kandera.
All right.
And then he'll do Magic Font. And Mudomon, actually. That should be good. Yeah. And just build up our light skills.
Alright then.
And so... Okay, he's behind us. Alright.
Well,
Yeah, he does seem pretty down. But let's go ahead and get our weapon rank to 3. Maintaining two-handed swords can be a bit of a pain sometimes. They're heavier, there's more to polish. Sometimes I forget how surprisingly easy it is to maintain one-handed swords. Its upkeep is one of two important qualities to consider when choosing your weapon. What do you suppose the other is? Has to be its durability, right?
Well,
That would contribute to its ease of handling, I suppose. Anything too delicate's likely an unsuitable fit as a long-term partner.
now then.
Okay, well, I guess we could have picked better, but... Fearless. Oh, we're actually at 3 in everything except eloquence, which we haven't moved the needle on at all. Once you find a weapon that's a perfect fit for you, care for it with all your heart, and it will respond in kind. Perhaps I'll find something like that along this journey, meeting new people and discovering new things in a new land. All of it leads me to who I will be. I've begun to understand that after my travels with you. Aww. But yes, hopefully whoever joins our party next will allow us to up our eloquence. Juna does seem particularly suited for that. Alright, someone wants to fight. Oh. I hear a voice. So, Heisme. I've got the feeling that there's gonna be... It's like on a max follower run, we'll probably be saving a lot of our updates. Yeah, because I think Heisme is probably the only person who's... Yeah, he's the only person who's available right now while we're on the road. Alright, man.
Ah, it's you.
Yeah. I'll listen. Let's take a look.
Yes.
What happened back in my hometown? You should know it wasn't Tadari's fault, even if he's the village leader. So, he doesn't think Tadari was involved. I did. The villagers have always ostracized others like that, even when I was there. That's not their leader's fault.
Because
Is that the reason you left your village?
Yes.
There was an incident. One final push I could not take. Oh, sorry about that. It was time for me to wake up, I guess. Most other tribes hold little love for the Ujif, but in my youth, we lived near 2 settlements of mixed peoples. We traded, traveled, relations were good. Until one day, conflict arose between the 2 settlements themselves. They began to feud, and both sides asked that our village side with them over their other. Uh-oh. Put them in a real bind, no doubt. They wanted a decision from us. We were asked to choose who was friend and who was foe. And I'm sure they just sat it out.
However,
Yet the village put off the decision. They took no sides and sought to appease both settlements. While we stayed the course of our hesitancy, the dispute was resolved. It seems only fair to me that they couldn't decide.
I must.
I disagree. I don't know why I picked that.
And then,
The village lost the trust of both sides and they cut off all their trade. We were suddenly left impoverished. That's such an unfair position to find yourself in. They called us Ujif inscrutable, unknowable, and their prejudice only escalated. It even led to some violence. And yet, the village tried to justify their predicament by saying there was nothing they could have done. They took no action to escape poverty and isolation beyond their bitter lamentations. That, more than anything else, disgusted me beyond words. So I abandoned the village and ventured out to become a knight of the cities.
but
Tadari remained to take a stand, while I simply ran away. He took a role of leadership, determined to bring honorable change to our village. There's no nobility in that. He sounds like a good leader.
yes,
No ordinary person could have done what he did. He chose to carry the entire village on his back. And yet, as we've seen, the village is still a long way from the change he strove for. It's a tough situation to find yourself in. Honestly, I think they did the right thing. The villagers are rigid in their mindset. They hope to maintain the little control they have by excluding and blaming strangers. All the backbiting and even the theft of the urn, all born of this clinging to separation, this xenophobic nest. I can't help but pity them. A fair enough assessment. In some ways, they've entrapped themselves. But you know, when I'd returned there, a thought struck me. I suddenly knew. I would like to let my son sleep on that hill where the sweet winds blow, that they may run free where he cannot. And yet, perhaps the reason I'm so attached to my village is because I'm the same as them, at heart. What? But he's got all of his friends are of a different tribe, though. It was my indecisiveness that cost me my son, and my knighthood besides. This burial is no different. To think I waxed on about it being time to face his death. An excuse, nothing more. An excuse to run from yet another decision.
No.
There's nothing wrong with hesitating. But now my son is the one paying for my wretched hesitance. And see what has become of him. How can I call myself a father? If we want to solve this, we'll need more than despair.
No.
I refuse to let this end here. Alright, Heisman, yeah, pull yourself together, dude.
Right.
If hesitation is my nature, then so too do I hesitate to let go. Perhaps this is simply who I am. Heath, I have a confession to make. When the urn was stolen, somewhere in the back of my mind, I felt relief. Really? But I guess that just means it's one big decision that was taken out of his hands. Because I'd not have to see it anymore. I'd no longer be reminded of his death, his heartbreaking absence. I don't want to think of it. I don't want to face it. How could I when every reminder shatters me? That's why I've put off the burial longer and ever longer. But I must change. I would show my boy I'm a father worth his love, not his shame.
Surely.
And so too would I prove this to you. You who placed your trust in me. Alright. And Heisman is now officially, we're at 5? He's our furthest along.
My son.
Significantly reduces the mag cost of studying the thief lineage and then battle aura. While in reserve, the amount of experience Heisman gains increases, so that puts a big worry I had to rest. This confirms that we have more than 3 other party members.
I'm sorry.
I will soon depart for the village to look for my son's remains. My apologies for all you've been made to endure. Of course I'm coming with you.
Thank you.
From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Let's head to the village together at a later date. I can't believe, okay, because I was actually really worried about that, though. And to have that particular bit of confirmation come in the form of a follower request or a follower update. God dang it!
Spectacular waterfall northwest of Brilehaven, the Peregrine Falls. The water cascading down from the river between the canyons is among the kingdom's finest vistas, thanks in part to the monuments carved into rocky cliffs. Is the rumbling echo simply the water plummeting into the basin below? Or the roar of the Mage King?
Oh man, I specifically set out because it wasn't going to be storming. Oh well. What could this be? Yet again, it seems we found ourselves within the most peculiar of places. Something is just barely visible beyond the waterfall's veil. A statue, perhaps? I didn't even notice the face until Heisman mentioned it. It must be. They look like faces, but why would anyone go through all the trouble of carving something like that behind a waterfall? Especially because erosion would take those things before too long.
Besides.
And aren't their expressions kind of scary? Their pained expressions make it look as though they're just moments away from death. It must be difficult to carve the rock in a place like this. Just whose face could that be anyway? Maybe past kings?
Mayhap.
'Tis perhaps the likeness of one of the old hero kings. I believe a legend involving the Mage King is set within this region. I'd not question if you told me this was all created with the Mage King's magic. They say he mastered immensely powerful forces, which he used to protect his people. I cannot help but think what would drive someone to go to such great lengths to carve such a terrifying monument upon these stones. Maybe it was their way of calling attention to something. I guess we'll never know. The exploits of legendary hero kings have persisted throughout the land, but many of them met untimely ends. Perhaps that was also the Mage King's fate. Power closes as many doors as it opens. Regardless of the intent with which you wield it, you may yet become feared and ostracized. That's kind of sad when you think about it. When you put it that way, it almost feels like the roar of the waterfall is meant to represent the Mage King's cries of anguish. I guess we figured out why it was put here then. If that is indeed true, we may best honor those sentiments by etching this place within our memory. We may think on it more, but 'tis time to return to the runner. Our wisdom grew. Excellent. While the peculiarities of these waterfalls are up for debate, their majesty is not. I've made a nice little record of this site. Do take it with you. Peregrine Falls drawing. So we've got...
Their destination is the Tomb of Lament, found north of Oceania. Interred beneath the earth here lie the victims of a terrible epidemic. It is said the lamentations of the lost echo throughout, disfiguring the somber burial ground into a mass grave for criminals and the kinless. The vindictive spirits conjure restless monsters, and it is here that the Gauntlet Runner comes to an uneasy halt.
Alright, well, I put myself in this situation, so there's no way out. We're gonna have to do this while it's storming. Well, this is the tomb we've been looking for, is it not? What is our next course of action? We defeat the monster in the back and retrieve the Chalice of Legends. They say there's a ghost in there, but do you think that's really it? Think back to the Grand Cathedral with Zorba and his profane arts. We witnessed specters that could easily bear such a label. It is likely, if not certain, that people have simply mistaken the true nature of this monstrosity.
Well,
I can understand why people might wish the dead could return, but let's find this thing and put an end to the rumors.
Also,
I've heard of weapons and ancient treasures being buried in these places, but they're probably off the main path.
My thanks.
Heath, we follow your lead. Alright. Let's put in some time, work, and effort. Just a second, I sensed something. Another relic for Nuris. This feeling, it's...
so hey,
It was only for a moment, but I thought I sensed one of the relics Nuris is looking for. Make sure you don't miss any treasure chests, okay? Wouldn't dream of it. Alright. So, we are now in the Tomb of Lament.
okay then.
Yeah, let's go in. We're itemed up. We've got our healer on deck. If we run into enemies that require wind... Well, I guess we'll find out sooner rather than later. Wait, what's that? Oh! This thing is just out and about? Okay, and it's weak. Well, that's good. It'll make grinding easier. And it's got the same sort of, whoa. Oh, that's a Guptoros. And I think Guptoros were weak to ice or something?
I imagine that would be of use.
Superior briny light armor. Yeah, we'll get that fixed up and then be good to go. Hi, hey, kiddo. Have you been keeping your guard up?
What?
It's the talking tooth again! Any more good advice, Toothy? If you guard, enemies won't get an extra action even if they chomp you with a weakness. On top of that, status ailments won't bite you either. But you can't dodge attacks when you're guarding. Take it from me, I'm a wisdom tooth. You'll love it, so good luck and keep your guard up. Not guarding? Why, that's indefensible! What a zinger. But yes, all this basic JRPG stuff.
Watch out.
There they are.
Oh.
Forward! Push through!
Alright, cool.
That worked like a charm.
More crap enemies?
Pressure on.
Is the Goop Tauros behind us? The Goop Tauros is behind us. Who just barely realized.
Quick, everyone.
Is it inflicted with anxiety?
Piercing attacks. Hit 'em all in one fell
So
swoop.
is it level 35?
Toes.
Hit rate and evasion fell. Recovered from stun. Resist that. Masukunda.
Stand ready.
So what is that? Hit rate and evasion fell.
Let's go!
And then instead, we'll do Kandera. Recovered from stun.
Observe the enemy.
Can't abide that. Alright, so we got a free turn off. Took just 1 second. Now we're in there. Hit rate and evasion fell. One Mudoon, because it's stronger.
Still here?
Oh, power of
And
heroes.
I believe... Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this.
Yikes. Here comes the
Recover from stun, heat riser. So that undoes one of our things. Uh-oh, well. Alright. Second time's the charm. So this go round. And he was actually also in the back line before, and I did not realize.
Let's go! Still here?
And Faker's roguery. Chance of inflicting forget on one enemy.
Weakening the enemy.
Gain 2 turn icons. Well, that was nice.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep
Unscathed Triumph, and it's boosted. Wait.
That was nothing.
Oh, I was like, shouldn't we be getting bonus thingamabobs? And no, we shouldn't be.
Victory.
Because,
is
so
ours.
even if we did have the, so Faker's roguery might be more important than I originally anticipated. Because, stun are the only additional turns we'll be getting.
What is it?
Have you come to exercise the ghosts here? I wouldn't chance it unless you're confident. Those bloody ghosts like to summon monsters halfway through the fight, and after that they'll cast powerful dark magic as an extra treat. Be careful.
That's...
Sounds like a pain. If one shows up, we should prioritize defeating it right away. Taking them on's your prerogative, but watch yourself. Oop. Nothing funny about a ghost hunter becoming a ghost. Yeah, well, it won't happen to us. Might happen to you, but it won't happen to us. Another Goop Tauros. Alright. So we just have to get a little lucky.
There they are.
What is that? Oh, that must be the effect of the storm. So, we used Faker's roguery, but did not get anything out of it. Heisme was able to dodge the attack. So that wasn't
Continue to
was not really what we were looking for.
That was the last of them.
I think for us... by 500. Just to get healer maxed out for him.
I found new power.
Okay. Recovers medium HP every turn. And we got 2 additional mag. Just so that we can move to this one.
Fascinating. This,
Yeah.
all right?
8100 mag. So expense.
Of course.
But we need it. Can't do nothing about that.
I see.
Alright.
Good.
Yes.
Still getting stronger.
And so we'll set... I guess we can do... Kandera and Psyche. Because Leon still has you have reportable requests. Oh, this must be the 15. So as soon as we've got that set, we'll be able to give the good news. Whoa! All right. Yeah, we definitely have to take this guy out. No reason to leave him alive, right?
We've shaken them. It ought to be safe now.
Yes, and then that makes 15.
Right there.
So, a little bit more. I might need to put magic font on her just so that she doesn't run out of MP as quickly. Because right now, oh my god. So, this one we can't enter that. Yeah. Don't worry, guys. You will get yours. Trust. How do we make our way into... Oh, here we go. And so now we'll snake our... Whoa!
I see.
How did they all get out? They broke through their things? Alright, well, that's one way. But there's still the matter of what's going on all the way back here. We got something interesting.
If you see
Briny
fit,
threads.
take it with you.
Now see okay, there's another passage. All you gotta do is look at the map to see where the squares line up at. We are well used to this trick by now. And we'll just check each of these rooms to make sure. Because I would hate to miss one and then have to... There it is, see? And then have to come all the way back to recheck. Nobody is trying to do that. Oh, the biggin. Is that a trap?
We found something.
'Tis not. Spider lily katana. Alright, well. And there should be one more on the opposite side that we'll be able to take a look at. But yes, Faker's roguery, and the cost went up too. It went from 47 to 48. So it must cost a percentage of her MP.
Don't worry.
And because her MP went up ever so slightly with that level up, that's why it screwed us like that. But, oh well. Better than it costing outright 50, I guess. A garnet. We've had better stuff. So now, there's one blinking thing right there. And then over we go. And down we head. And left we turn. Oh, more enemies.
Right there.
Nope. Had your chance to live, and you squandered it. Nope. Crap. Hero's Leaf of Light.
Toss it later.
Is that? Okay, so how do we... Ooh. I say how, but it looks pretty self-explanatory. Yes. Right. And then we kick up this way. And now let's see what we got here. Uh-oh.
Nice.
Oh. Gypsum cube. What? Oh, we need this for somebody's... Oh, this is the thing. This is for Nuris.
That...
Rarely is my curiosity piqued by something inedible yet. The stone does indeed possess a most mystifying quality.
Wait,
Do you think it might be one of those relics that Nuris was talking about? We should take it back to him and ask. As Gallica said, this stone may be some kind of relic. Nuris would know for sure. So we can update the gunner when we, return. Should be a good time. And we have a second reportable request. This was very fruitful of an expedition. now the way forward is... Okay, up and then to the right.
I see
Ooh.
the enemy.
Okay, as nice as that is, I don't want to fight. I don't want to refight the Gooptoros, not just yet. We gotta leave some gas in the tank for future enemies, especially the one we're mainly here to take down. So right now,
Right there.
hup, there's a moratorium on Gooptoros fights.
There they are.
Nope. One and done.
Right there.
You too. You saw what he got? You wanted more? All right. We got you.
I imagine that.
Matter Break Hammer. We're supposed to be going up against something that these are going to be pretty useful for. We do have Faker. We do have the Faker equipped currently, so it's not like we're really hurting for break skills. But it would still be, or it is still nice to have these just in case. Ooh, positively spooky. What's this? There's something in this. Oh, okay. Because I saw on the mini map, it's like there's something in this corner. Is that a way back to the entrance? It's not actually clear to me. Okay, I was like, yeah, this is back to a spot where we originally came in from. Okay, I was about to say, how did I miss this? But they don't connect that way. Which must mean... Okay, yes, it has to connect the other way around. An opal. More money is good money, so... We got some small fry here. And an item right here. Rank 2 for a hero's fruit. And we've achieved rank 2 with the cleric. It looks like our big bad is further back on this floor. Which means... There's our gold beetle. And that's... Honestly, it feels like that's going to be very easy to obtain this go-round. Oh, I spoke too soon. Do we have another hint on the... Oh, you know what? The way to open up that one is probably on the other side of it. You've got to go around in order to be able to get there. In which case... There's an item we missed? Hold on. That's the power of this, I guess. Oh no, we can't go any further that way. How do we... First, okay, there's no other exoduses right there, so there must be one that crosses over this way then. No, that's a giant chasm. There's the way over that way. Oh, okay, this is, we've already activated that. That's fine. So this wall, and then here. Yep, okay. So that's Gooptoros, not interested in fighting you, but this is what we came here for. Is it looking at us? Okay, no. It would be kind of creepy if it stopped and watched us. And those skeletons. Oh, I was about to say they should break out, but there was no need. So I think this is now fully... Well, the parts that we can go through are now fully explored. Yeah, so that's all well and good. So we have no choice but to head down. I really like the, as far as archetypes go, you can definitely feel the bones of how personas work with them. But it's very unique. Like, you can't tackle these the same way. It's the opposite, opposite philosophy with them, basically. With personas, just like demons, you switch them out when they're no longer useful. But with archetypes, you got to keep working at them and developing them in order to become better with them. Which makes sense. They're not masks to be discarded, but they're roles to be played to their conclusion. It sounded like a well, I was gonna say I'm sounding like a video essayist, but I am a video essayist. Just not a very prolific one. Graced water.
You can always toss it later.
We're not gonna be tossing the graced water. We need that. An item. Yeah, we got some, whoa. It's not just small fry chasing us. Can we swim? No, there's no swoosing.
Keep the pressure on.
So how does one... We probably... Oh, I was about to say we probably have to approach her from the back, but no, if I'd taken a few more steps, we'd have seen exactly what we needed to.
Might be of use later.
Mind break hammer. So what is that? Does that undo,
I think we lost.
Oh, does that undo, concentrates?
That worked like a charm.
That's interesting. Just have to make sure the Goop Tauros doesn't get us, because we will not be so lucky if that thing starts a fight. Nope. Ooh, almost got us. Alright, and then it's you that we want. Ooh.
Good job.
Nope. Alright, well, that went well.
Right
We
there.
got even more.
I'm right here.
Very impressive.
Okay, so where is... Whoa. Oh, an Elementa! God dang it! Okay, I think we might have to let the green Elementa go. It sucks, but there's way too much going on. But we won't be able to actually leave just yet. We still have more stuff that we've got to grab.
I think they see us.
Ah, that's fine. Without the Elementas around, there's really nothing we have to worry about. A second gold beetle. Alright, well, that's surprising. Uh-oh.
Watch out. Come on.
Nope.
I see the enemy.
Ooh.
It hurts.
Okay, and we'll let them live for now. So that's how those connect. But I think this is where we're going to be able to, yeah. And then it should connect downstairs, I think? Or upstairs, one of the two. Whoa, okay, this seems a little too good to be true. Just to make sure we don't get caught off guard.
Nice.
We're so lucky.
Bone crushers. Needs to be purified at a church, but you know what? Still works. Still works.
Found something.
That's lovely.
Can be purified at a church. Alright.
If you see use for it, I'll still
Fortune
take it
White
with you.
Mask. These seem more important than your typical item. But yes, we'll go down, curve around, then head up, and then go upstairs once more. We have not been there yet. Dang. That green elemental would have been so good. But it would have been even more difficult. Like, if I'd switched everybody to have Kandera, we probably would have been cooking with gas. But it still would have been... But, like, we wouldn't have the stun either. It being on top of that stupid Goop Tauros. Alright, well... And yes, okay, this is where we wanted to be at. Oh, there it is, just like I said. A straight shot to wherever the heck that leads. Oh, that's the entrance. Nice. And then plateau should be somewhere around here. Yep. Here, kitty. We've got our bounty. But first, well, we'll record our journey. Then we're going to give the good news to Moore.
Yep.
Let's go to academia.
at this.
I sense the power of a new archetype. Do come and speak to me should you want to study it. Right, and it doesn't take any time, thankfully.
You don't say.
You've studied quite a number of archetypes. You may be the most adept research partner I've had. He's had others? Hold on, he's had other partners? Well, I guess people have been studying these since before me, but... Whoa, what'd you remember?
Did I?
Just now. No. Impossible.
What happened?
Not quite.
Nothing, I just recalled some memories that are slightly unpleasant.
What?
Unpleasant memories? A memory of long ago, my time with a trusted comrade, and his eventual betrayal. Though I cannot even recall his face. It was probably the hero, the Mage King.
It appears that
I had deep trust in him, and so the wounds on my heart were equally so. It seems I never had an eye for people.
It'll be fine.
But you do, don't you? Indeed. Should I deny my better judgment now, it would cast doubt on you as well, and that is the last thing I want.
I must apologize.
I'm sorry. I find myself thinking in circles so often here, and kernels of doubt so easily grow to overshadow my mind entirely. For example, I believed I was conducting this research of my own volition. But is that the truth? Does he think this is being directed by somebody? Lately, I've felt that my research may actually be by another's will, that I only labored under their guidance. I was so happy to imagine my memories restored, but now I wonder if some things are best left forgotten.
Just trust me.
I won't ever betray you.
I thank you.
I believe you. No matter who I may be in the end, I would never want to betray you. My apologies. Didn't mean to let my bitterness slip out. Perhaps because I'm so unused to it these days, but I do so struggle with conversation. You truly are too kind to me. Thank you for being here. It means more than I can say. So, with this, is it going to reduce the cost overall of them?
Often I find your
Increases skill inheritance slots for the Seeker lineage to 3. So, I guess it's probably going to max out at 4 additional skills. General. Mental weariness aside, we have further work to do. Your next task is to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the commander, the General. I'm sure this will prove to be a fine source of power, as well as further increase your royal virtues. Worth the trouble, I'd say. So, Moore has to literally tell us to hang out with the dudes who are following us. First it was Nuris, now it's Barden.
This one's important.
General archetype to rank 15.
I can depend only on you.
Okay. We can do that. Barden's good people. We have no reason not to.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
We're actually fine on that. We will, however, drop ourselves another save, Ola, right there. Alright, and now let's head out into the fight. I will review... Oh, we want wind and light.
What now?
We've got both.
What now?
I'm sure I won't regret having him on it too. And the assassin to reduce its ooh, an item. I almost didn't see that.
I will find a use for that.
Oh, and there should be one. Yes, right here. 2 things we walked right past. Probably Guptoros. No. Yeah, you had your chance, buddy. Gold beetle.
Looks like it could be useful.
So there were 2 gold beetles here. And we're about to kill 2 more birds with 1 single stone. Let's go. See what we're up against. Okay, the last fight was actually easier than we thought it would be as well. It would seem this is our ghost. Certainly uglier than I would have expected of an ordinary lost soul. No wonder people got spooked by it. Well, I suppose if it really is just another monster, then we ought to be able to take it down. We cannot allow its transgressions to go unpunished. This stops here.
Incoming.
On your guards now! Alright, well,
Forward. Assassin.
yes, get some. Whoa! That wasn't supposed to happen. Soul Cry. Heisme is now completely freaking useless. That's that Diamahan. So instead of Diarahan, it's Diamahan. Escape is impossible. This is not good.
Win. I thought you hit its weakness.
I think,
Is that all?
whoa.
For their counterattack.
Hyper. Fatolik just concentrating. Rend. Alright. Well, this... Can we... We did not... We were not able to hex either of them.
Still come forward, Royal Soul. It wasn't enough.
Yeah. Okay, this... Ew, we need to switch up our Mudodyne. So... They've given the Mudo and Hama skills brand new versions. There was Mudola, but I don't think there was like a Hama equivalent. And those haven't shown up since like the Devil Summoner, Soul Hackers, got Cyclo, Fireblade Rider, and Texture Break.
Join with me.
We gave her, yeah, she's taken on the Magic Seeker.
Perhaps not all power of heroes.
And of course,
Shine.
we're bullying the Fatolich to death. She missed. That sucks. Gain 2 turn icons to summon its buddy, Diamahan. I think that's probably our...
Win should solve this. Let's blow them away.
Okay, hit rate and evasion fell, so that works at least. I'm wondering who we should work first.
Let's go. Win. It wasn't enough.
We can definitely still strike at this thing.
Oh, God, what? 'Twas a decisive blow.
Hyper. Fatolich is concentrating, and an attack. Uh-oh, Mudodyne.
This is nothing.
Ate that for breakfast, though. Well, Hama to get that additional turn, and then he can actually medi. So yes, we've got a good rhythm.
Thank you.
If we didn't go down from that attack, that's exactly what we want to see.
We should have done it.
Hit its weakness.
Yeah, but this was always going to be an uphill battle. Hyper again. Condera. I don't think anybody's... Yeah, no one's weak to that.
Assassin.
Definitely open up with this one.
That was not enough.
Are you well?
We need to be make sure. Oh, we need to make sure we're maxed out on HP, because when this thing hits, it's gonna hit hard.
Win.
I thought you hit its weakness.
Magic
And
signal.
then another one of these.
'Twas a decisive blow.
Hit rate and evasion have returned to normal.
Look out.
Nice.
Is that all?
Good stuff. Skullcracker. And an inflicted forget on her.
Lost her memory.
I'll use what I must.
That's okay. We have Pachra.
Mandible bearing.
Aha! Couldn't keep us out of the fight that easy.
Scour. We should have done it.
I thought you hit its weakness.
Magic signal.
And then we've got Kamenza almost out of here. One more turn. As long as it doesn't get Gakande. Heisme's weak to that. Mamudo! Uh-oh, this is gonna hurt.
Too many people knocked out here. You gotta get back on track.
Well...
This'll get ugly.
I was saving this.
That wasn't supposed to happen! Skullcracker.
I see your well came.
Finesse. Beautiful dodge, High.
Now
Let's Hama you.
but all things seemed right.
Oh, I forgot! I forgot we're not getting additional turns right now. Okay, we had Leon on the healer previously, but that was not a good idea.
Stand ready.
And now we know this time.
Hold my ground. They
Uh-oh.
will start up.
Yeah, we lost because it got a buffed Mamuto off, and that killed everybody except for Heisme. So we've got Leon on the assassin, and then this thing is gonna, well, it can't Yamahan. Oh, it'll do it anyways. But yes, we learned that last time. If we put a whole bunch of effort into the opening part of this, it's gonna be friggin' pointless.
Shall vanquish evil.
Wait, what? Okay, we had ourselves a bit of a false start right there. I completely effed that up. But yes, we switched Leon over from assassin, or over from healer to assassin,
I shall defend.
because a boosted Mamuto killed the crap out of us, except for Heisme, and we couldn't recover from that. So this time, we've got two people who are inherently good against darkness.
Face me.
So we'll start with you,
Even that was not enough.
but we're going to begin by getting you,
Let's go.
and then a psych,
Could have done it.
With blade in hand.
and then one cyclo, hyper, into a fire claw. Okay, I was like, no one's really. Oh, but he's burned. So let's definitely cure.
Cover him.
Okay,
I was saving this.
easy enough.
No holding back.
Mage Wind.
I'll blow you away.
Why does Triangle also confirm?
Come forth, royal soul.
Has it always been like that?
To be its
I
weakness.
stand.
That's what screwed us up last time, because I was hitting Triangle.
Was a decisive blow.
Mudodyne. Cool. On one of the people who got Conde, he's going down.
Heisme,
Shame.
someone help him get back.
Yeah, we've got to throw some revival meds his way.
I'll repay this favor tenfold.
We'll psych, because our psych is actually pretty legit. And she does have Medi, but
To be its weakness.
hyper again. Rend.
So you're strong.
Jeez, dude.
Someone heal him fast.
Assassin.
We'll have him do something to make sure that he can survive this next turn.
I'll hold my ground. Let's stay calm.
We'll actually attack, because we're not as afraid.
Oh, what? I thought you hit its weakness.
Mudodyne on our... Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that turn went really well, actually, all things considered. Get this lurking Nightblade going. Yes, F out of here, dude. And now we've got you to work on. I actually think we'll have her,
I knew you'd help.
because we can't get an additional turn anyway, so...
Helpful as ever.
Now, if this thing resummons Soul Cry, gain 2 turn icons, Curse Chant. Okay, I was worried. Only one person, Mamuto own.
Badly wounded. Someone heal her.
He'll actually start by curing her malady. Oh, what is she? Anxious? Cures anxiety. Wait, what the heck is that? Daze, maybe? What is she afflicted with? No, she's hexed.
Allow me to use
Oh my gosh, I had to go through so many of the ailments. Oh, I gave him Paksha. Right, I forgot.
How can this be?
I forgot that I gave him Paksha.
Hit its weakness.
Magic seeker.
But I did not forget that she has Medi.
thanks.
My thanks.
Mudodyne, not us. Okay.
Now accept your
Everybody's going in on this guy.
Vanquish evil. The tenacious. Come forth, royal
including...
Magic Seeker!
Yeah, why not?
What? It was a decisive blow.
Mudodyne.
Only a flesh wound.
Okay, she lived that.
Assassin,
We don't have too much more left in the tank on our healer.
Not supposed to be its weakness.
Blade in hand.
Got him! Cool, I'm glad I went for it. Hanged Man, White Mask. Oh, wait, have these been Arcana this whole time?
to ever greater heights.
There's no way. I would have noticed before now, I think.
Greater heights.
You still have points remaining. Oh, whoops. Yes.
Skills, new possibilities.
Medica, medium HP recovery for all allies. Well, that's next level. Assassinate, deals heavy physical dark damage, may one hit kill target. So it's a more powerful lurking Nightblade. Chalice of Legends. That ghost won't be haunting anyone else.
Yes.
And we found the Chalice of Legends too. None shall ever fall prey to that beast ever again.
Now then,
Well, our business here is concluded. Shall we head back? I want to explore more. So we've actually got quite a bit going for us here. Okay, this time there really is nothing. But this is going to be, well... Okay, so I think we actually will simply save here. And then we are level 34. Those, the Guptoroses are level 35. So we're not going to be styling on them anytime soon. This... Okay. I'm gonna grind here for a second. Give me 1 second. Alright, so I've done all the grinding I was inclined to. So we can go ahead and head back. At the moment, I'm feeling fairly confident about our chances to take down Xanth. Wait, did I just go back in? Oops, I was turned around. But I'm feeling fairly confident about our chances to take down Xanth because we are now 5 levels stronger. On average, we're about 4.5, 5 levels stronger than we were originally. So yeah, let's return to town. Yeah.
Right?
No reason to keep sticking around here. So, tomorrow's gonna be the big day. Those ghosts in the graveyard were more than a chilling tale. Didn't think they'd be able to summon monsters. Indeed, their ilk is not to be taken lightly. We should take this as a reminder to never underestimate our foes.
Come on.
Well, we didn't go through all that trouble for nothing, so be sure to report in at the recruitment center soon.
Luis's.
Alright, so yes, time until the soiree, but tomorrow's the big day.
Time marches on, and the age
We'll
of the
secure
new
our
king
route and then
draws
be good to
near.
go. After we turn in all this stuff, because we definitely worked hard for all this. We'll give Buddy Boy his thing.
All right then.
Where is he at? Wasn't he on? Okay.
Let's go.
I'm like, how many places are there? Alright. You have reportable requests. Darn.
Was that?
So the man in pain. Okay, so I guess it's not... What's that? This must be him then. This is another request, isn't it? I really overdid it this time. Hey, you there. You don't happen to have a medicinal herb on hand, do you? Got my arse kicked in the Colosseum.
Hey,
That looks painful. Should we find a medicinal herb for him? Okay, yeah. We'll buy a medicinal herb for bro.
wait a second.
Oh, that's fair. I wasn't even thinking about that.
All right then.
Recruitment Cinctra. Dang. Gallica with her logic? Unassailable, but you actually took down the Fatolich. Well, looks like you avoided getting buried with the rest of those skeletons in the tomb. You don't look like much, but your heroics say otherwise. Don't look like much. Come on, we're the strongest bounty hunters you've got.
Impressive.
Yeah, your power's the real deal. Here, take your reward. Give us a nice little courage boost. Ooh. Thank you, Katharina. And that boosted our rank to 34. I heard it's cursed or something, so I'd rather not hold on to it.
Exactly.
We were asked to retrieve this anyway, so it all works out. Let's go deliver it, Heath. And he shouldn't, yeah, we've got all of these taken care of. And it's a good thing to not wait, I guess, because if we had to travel to the other places, it would take us, like, a week to get there. Before we go there, though, Black Cat's Claw. See about buying this guy a medicinal herb.
Ah, you've come.
He does not have one. We might have to go to, oh, let's go to, Firmus Church really quickly. Gauntlet Runner. We need to have them purify some of this stuff that we've got, which is different from appraisal. Gotta remember that.
Well, what do you want to do?
I'm sure there's a way to fast travel there that's faster than this, but that's all
That's
good.
where you want to go. But which one?
Martira? No, here we go.
Let's see. It's your call.
Yeah.
Let's move.
If we teleport there, we can get there by midday. Well, why would we need to get there by... Alright, well. So now let's go to St. Firmus. We've got a lot of stuff that we need them to purify.
What is it?
Hey,
We heard you started offering something outside the ordinary for sale. Would you happen to have any flowers we can buy? Oh, indeed, we now sell rainbow flowers. It is not a fresh flower, however, but a handicraft. Its resplendent rainbow colors and soul-soothing beauty are highly regarded by the believers here. It's rather valuable, but I shall be happy to give it to you for a trifling donation. Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything for free here.
come on.
There is something about it that's unusual. I bet that boy would be happy to get one. The Sanctor did say it was valuable too, so it's worth a closer look. And breath of fresh air. Oh! He wasn't kidding. That really is a trifling donation. So, let's purify Monk's Clogs and Blessed Water. Okay. Sure, we'll give that to you. Investor's Abacus. And I have to remember that because before I had the wrong impression that this was we were buying something, but we are not. So this is more like forging equipment, I guess. Yeah, we don't have enough to do much else. You have reportable requests, so we can make his day. And I think that's no. We have to go to Comfort Concoctions. Somewhere around here sells medicinal herbs. Yes, okay. Well, if I buy more than one, I'll just end up using them in a dungeon or something. So there's no reason. We're pretty much in with Louise. Yeah. Trotia Desert entrance. No. Well, I was going to go to the arena front wharf, but the guy is the boy is right here, so. Did you perhaps bring that rainbow flower for me? Thanks, mister! Wow, look at it! It's all sparkly! This is gonna be great! Oh, we have to get more stuff. That was a little too easy. You just gotta give this flower to my friend and say, I love you! Please! I think that would be a task better suited for you, though.
I don't know.
Hold on there, kid. You really think he should confess to your friend in your place? What if her friend falls in love with him instead? Well, that wouldn't be good. But I'm too scared. I wish I could be brave like you.
Right?
You almost ran right out of the city gates looking for a flower. That sounds pretty brave to me. Alright, I'll take this flower and I'll be honest about how I feel. And I've got to tell my friend how great you are, Heath.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a big heart for someone so small. You never know. Maybe he'll bring some more people to the cause. Okay, I really thought this was about to turn into a giant thing. Efflorescent youth. Some money to recoup our losses. And this also ups. Only 2 though, that's fine. Now let's head to Arena Front Wharf, which there's obviously more to Arena Front Wharf than what we've actually explored. I just know that if we go to that dude, he's gonna make us fight or something. But this guy's probably also going to have a request for us as well. The last time I was here, I confused him with the guy who wanted us to get the thing.
God bless you. Thank you.
It still hurts a little, but it's all right now. Thanks for the small miracle. No one else was willing to help me, even though I was suffering. You're the only one. So please, take this reward. Briny threads and tailbait. What's tailbait? Even though he was clearly in a lot of pain, no one at the Coliseum paid him any attention. Glad we helped. What's the tailbait for? Can we fish here?
Right.
Here you go. Yeah. Yes, this thing's certainly got an aura about it. There's no mistaking it. This is the chalice of legends I've been searching for. And here's my end of the deal. Just for you, the one, the only miraculous mead. And then this is Alonzo's favorite drink. Ooh, so much money. Never imagined I'd gaze upon this cup with my own eyes. Thank you so much, truly. You lot are the real deal. Sorry for treating you like kids, giving you the side eye and all. Glad you've realized the error of your ways. But I gotta ask, are you really going to drink out of that thing? Well, you know, I think I might pass on that for now. Not trying to risk it. So he had us go through all that trouble for nothing. Don't get the wrong idea now. My brew would never lose to this cup. If I drank from this, I'd be absolutely, perfectly fine. Probably. But you never know, of course. Always a risk, and I can't afford to make my promise to support you, can I? Yeah, true enough. We're glad you're making the smart choice. Of course, and once you're crowned, I'll raise a toast to you in this very cup. So it's still on the agenda somewhere, huh?
Well, that settles that.
Well, we got a new supporter and some fancy booze. That seems like a win to me. Our rank didn't go up at all, though. Well, that's a bit of a rip, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, and this is the actual arena front that the Arena Front Wharf is in front of. Okay, this must be the guy, yeah. Not merely a low-life urchin, but a grubby little elder besides. I have no words to waste on your kind. Out of my sight.
Yep.
Sounds like we found our pompous Ishkia. I bet this guy's got the deed we're looking for. But he won't even give us a second glance. We'll have to think of something to catch his attention. Have I seen you before? Ah, you're the candidate who offered up a noble's head at the exhibition! Elder or not, I can respect such sophisticated tactics. Go on then, I'll hear you out. But as you can imagine, I'll be busy watching the fights. If you have nothing more worthy of my attention, I can't be bothered.
What do you want to do?
What's our move? Bring up the deed? Or try a different topic? I beg your pardon! You would mock these sublime, artful fights! So if we go straight to the deed, he's not gonna go for it. I see. I suppose you are a candidate. No doubt you've been to many distant lands, fought strange and skillful opponents. I confess I'm intrigued. Might I hear of these adventures?
Amazing!
Got him on the hook! But what story do we tell him? The Forsaken Tower. You mean that legendary tower north of the city? Have you truly been there? I've never met someone who'd ventured inside before. And you'll tell me of the monsters and battles you encountered within its walls, will you? Nothing for it, I suppose. I'll pay your price, storyteller. So we decided on something of comparable value to this tale. The parapet who founded the Night Prowler asks us to get back his deed. It was collateral for his loan, he said. That reprobate has you running errands for him. Well, no matter, I suppose. Take it.
What?
Just like that? He must really like his blood sport. Well, it's hardly worth much in the first place. The only reason I'm not returning it is because he broke his promise to me. What was his promise? How's that? I promised to lend the money as long as he entertained me, but as of late, he's become a thoroughly boring man. But enough of that. Come now, tell me a story to excite my very soul. No thrills, no deed. I decided to tell him about my adventures in the Forsaken Tower. So we have to complete the Forsaken Tower request before we can do this one. I say, I've certainly heard the name August, but a monster that walks like a man. Truly fascinating. Yes, a thrilling tale, well told. I applaud you, young sir. Thus have you saved me from boredom. As promised, here's your deed. Do take it. Golden.
A fine thing indeed.
Seeing an elder candidate negotiate for him. The very idea. I suppose he's still capable of piquing my interest after all. Sounds like you've known him a while. Hopefully he doesn't make any more shady deals with you. I simply loaned him the money I needed to establish his business. I simply loaned him the money he needed to establish his business. He'd built his way up from having absolutely nothing, so I had high expectations, but... He sold the tavern just as the money started rolling in. Didn't hesitate for a second. Told me there was no sport in it if he won without, told me there was no sport in it if he won without trying. He sold it? So he's not even in charge of the Night Prowler anymore? He made it sound like he was still running the place. I feel like he fast-talked us into this, so he's trying to get one over on us. Regardless, this was surprisingly fun, young candidate. You're an interesting fellow. The kind I wouldn't mind throwing my support behind.
All right.
Well, I guess we ended up with another supporter somehow. Anyway, we better head back to the Night Prowler. Yeah. Go ahead and see what all this BS is about.
Let's go.
So this was the request that had additional legs. Yes, yes, that's my deed, without a doubt. May I have it? Ah, so you have your own schemes for it, do you? But you do want this enticing reward I prepared, do you not? Then it would be in your best interest to hand the deed over. Okay, so that wasn't... Okay, so that was a back out. Ah, my most treasured friend! Thank you so much! With this as collateral, I'll be able to start a brand new business venture. So he's just gonna keep running the same rules?
Hang on.
By the way, I heard you don't have anything to do with Night Prowler anymore. You were talking about it like you ran the place. I did tell you I was the place's founder, yes? Not its proprietor. I certainly didn't mean to misrepresent myself. The curse of a naturally silver tongue, I suppose. And now the reward I promised you. Oh, okay, we're just gonna... Alright, well, if they don't think it's our problem, then I guess it's not our problem. Chef's toque.
Thank you.
I'm glad I asked you to fulfill my request. There really is nothing like having reliable friends, eh?
Oh, come on.
I keep telling you, we're not friends. Quit trying to be all slick. Don't you regret it? Business is booming now. If you'd kept it, you'd be sitting pretty on a huge pile of cash. And for what? To doom myself to a life of boredom and lethargy like any other slug of a noble? He's a noble? No, life's too short for that, my friend. Better to find new challenges in life than waste my years basking. And what better challenge than to help a dear, loyal friend become our next king? Think nothing of it. Thank me when we've actually put your Elden Rear in the Clamar seat, eh? Now that's a challenge. I'll be rooting for you. If you ask me, this guy and that noble aren't that different. They're always chasing after something exciting and new. Well, it seems like both of them are taking a liking to us anyway. Can't complain. And with that, the last thing we're going to be doing, well, we're going to head back into the Caradrius. I'm going to redo all the stuff that we needed to do in order to get set here, and we're just going to pick back up at the fight. All right, so this is going to be attempt number like 6 or something. Crush Xanth in 3 turns or less. So just like before, we're going to do a poison shot.
Let's go.
We got him. Now, one of these.
Just a scratch.
Alright,
make an end
and
of
then we'll do Assault Beacon. Now, this is going to be a little luck-based.
Quite a boon.
Oh, whoops. Okay, never mind.
This.
Actually, do we want him to get additional actions? Yeah, actually.
Take this. Yourself. Not good.
Him taking a bunch of additional actions is actually good for us.
This won't do.
We are in our best possible position.
I strike with conviction.
We got him! We should probably have him heal.
Then again,
What items do I have? Restores 130% HP to all allies.
I'll use this.
That helped.
Helpful as ever.
Twas needed.
Okay, so we must have used a different item and I was just incorrect about what we were doing. 715. Yes.
Perhaps not. The power of wind.
181.
For all that we strive for.
Got him again!
Apologies.
Just a scratch.
Okay, so as long as we don't all die here, I think we should be fine. Round slash.
Dodge.
So these additional turns are actually perfect for us.
Vitus power.
I don't friggin' believe it. We got him.
Not bad.
I'm not gonna lie. We got super lucky. Those weaknesses worked to our advantage. That was not part of the strategy. Strength white mask.
Such strength.
Beaten by half little shites. I can't believe this. And what in the hell was that magic? Powers like that with no igniter. Doesn't make any damn sense.
I consider our strength amply demonstrated. Now then, the key.
What?
No, I refuse. You're mad if you think I'm handing it over.
You know, I wonder what Lord Luis would have to say about you losing to half-wit little shites. Doesn't seem very becoming for an officer of your station, does it?
Wait, I get it all right. I'll lend you the key. Just keep your bloody mouths shut.
Oh,
All right, you are not to breathe a word of this to Lord Luis or to any of the other soldiers.
I'm sorry, are you still barking orders? Did you forget that we just wiped the floor with you? Whatever, come on, let's use this to get to the crew quarters.
All right.
I don't believe it. Well, alright then. Hopefully
Nice.
we got the key. Now we can get to the next area, so let's hurry. And is Plateau gone?
Hey,
Interesting. I would really like to save, actually.
What?
Okay. Well, it looks like this is just going to be like a boss rush.
all right.
We got the authorization! We can get to more places now! Oh, so we can just walk through here and then... Because this is a non-combat area, isn't it? No. Well, I'm gonna head outside and then save really quickly. So, a Xanth that has been fully shown up. Dang, there's an item over there I neglected to get, but oh well. Oh well. Yeah, I got it the first time around, but not this time.
Pushing forward.
And from here... So the folks just hanging... Oh, there was a... Okay, well... A Magla Hollow on the ship. Does Luis know this is here?
Here.
All right.
Alright, well... Let's resume exploring. There's no reason to stop, right? This is the boss rush one. So what is this, an elevator? Oh, we can use it! That's surprising. But I guess it means... Oh, okay. So this will take us up there, so we don't have to swoop all around next time. Well, that's nice. And so this is gonna be fight the next. Dang, this thing gets us so much access. Yep, we gotta pick one of the two, port or starboard. The path diverges.
Got a sec?
Looks like it splits into a starboard corridor and a port corridor. Either one will take us further in. There's a different area altogether beyond those corridors, so we'll need to find another key if we want to keep moving. Whether we choose port or starboard, we shall need to obtain a key from whoever is designated overseer of this area.
Truth is,
About that, I know their names. Those guards told me everything I wanted to know for a few drinks in. First is Saber, the maintenance chief, down the starboard corridor. He's a stubborn bastard with no sense of humor to speak of, but he's a first-rate engineer.
Isn't that...
We heard about Saber from the informant, remember? They said his specialty is magic that repels attacks. And while he can't repel magic, it won't work too well against him either. We were advised to figure out some way to nullify his barrier. We just need Tetra Break, which means the faker is up. We have a pretty good chance of beating Saber if we take that advice into consideration. If we feel we're prepared enough, let's take him on. Down the port corridor is Master Sergeant Gleckham. There are whispers that he's gone mad. Best to expect he'll put up a fight. We heard about Gleckham from the informant. His shout is so loud it can daze you. Right, the informant said Gleckham was susceptible to being provoked. If someone can draw his attention, that could help turn the battle in our favor. He's going to be tough, but we can pull through if we keep the informant's advice in mind. If you're ready, we could try taking him on.
So?
Regardless, going through here closes the distance to Lisa's quarters. Just be careful with how we approach this. The captain and I will go in first, like we always do. First, we focus on taking out the guards.
No.
A moment, please. Heismay is going to go ahead and do the heavy lifting for us now. I cannot continue to burden you both with this task each and every time. What if I perform reconnaissance on the starboard corridor myself?
If so,
If we are delegating tasks, then I would not miss the opportunity to be of use either. Leave scouting the port corridor to me.
Really?
That's great! I feel a lot better knowing you two would be out there. I'll stay put and keep an eye on our rear. Let me know as soon as you've cleared the way. So in order to advance, we have to talk to either Heismay or Hulkenberg. Alright, sounds like a plan. Stay on your toes, everyone.
All right.
That just leaves us. We can go down either corridor, so it's your call. There's a different fight at the end of the starboard and port corridors.
What do you think?
So we're going to start with Mr. Tetra Break, and that means her on the faker. Who is... Here we go. Synthesis. No, who had free juggling? Interesting. D for faker. Somebody had Tetra Break. We won't be taking that on. All reset removes nearly all beneficial effects from all enemies. 777 money. Alright, well, that's not too interesting. Was it the commander? I know I've seen Tetra Break somewhere. Was it you? No. Protect Guard and Magic Guard. Maybe it was just the items. Because there's certainly nothing here. Tetra Break. Thief, Faker, or Merchant lineages. Alright, excellent. And then we'll put Heismay on the Assassin. And what can the Commander do? Maraku Kaja. That's not super useful here. So we'll put him on... Okay, yeah. We'll put him on texture break duty as well. So I'm gonna actually go back and save really quickly so I don't have to reconfigure everything. Alright, so we're going down this path first.
Ready?
Let's go. So this is gonna be the guy. Just some easy texture breaks, and we're not gonna neglect getting everything this time. Oh, Heismay's already ahead of us. Look, Saba's quarters. He's the maintenance chief and is apparently in charge of this area. All right. Security's really tight here. No way they're just gonna let us waltz through. What the? Oh, it's Heismay. Good. I was hoping we'd find him while he was scouting around. Let's rendezvous.
Okay.
So listen, the deal's the same as before. We knock out all the guards and clear a path for everyone. Sneak up on the guards, then ambush them from behind in order to stun them.
Let's go.
I'll help you with my face sight this time too.
Watch out.
Yes. Okay, so it looks like we gotta jump down.
Let's do it.
Easy pickup.
I knew it. Amazing.
So we'll grab this.
I don't like this.
I don't think... Okay. So yeah, we can descend here and then sneak around. No, actually, we cannot do that. This guy's ours, though. Haha!
God, that's done. Whoa. Let's do it.
Who's next? Gotta get behind him some kind of way.
Everything has its use.
This goes all the way down here. But again, that is not too useful. Those guys, they're back to back. Interesting. So I guess coming up this way. Oh, we gotta be... Uh-oh. Whoo!
Okay.
All we have to do is just wait for Buddy Boy to walk past. But we were just a little too slow. We could have just come up on him. Is he gonna stop in the middle point of that? Yeah. That's fine.
Okay then. Amazing.
And we shouldn't have but too many more left.
Let's do
Yep, that was your fatal mistake. You're done.
Nice. Whoa.
Who?
Okay.
Well, now we just have to figure out how does one
Watch out.
get over there? Can we...
Let's do it.
Wait, so if Sable's quarters are here, is this a save spot? No, this leads somewhere else.
Watch out.
Okay, you're up next. Come here. Where's that?
God, that. Whoa.
Where is it at?
Okay.
We had another item. Okay. Oh, Heismay. We're gonna have to rely on him in order to get down between those. Wait.
I don't like
Okay, I thought that was another person, but it was a ladder. Is this our
Let's
thing?
do it.
It is. Right. And we cannot get up here before... We actually could. I didn't have to walk all the way around like that. But it's all good. Heismay is going to get us to where we need to be gotten to.
All right.
There you are. I was beginning to think you might not show. Only a joke. Let me guess the situation. We're at a loss for how to best surmount these obstacles, yes?
They're not leaving us any openings. Any ideas?
I should say so. Watch and learn, my young friend. This is my speciality.
What?
Heismay, are you nuts?
Stop!
The hell was that? You there! Halt! An intruder! Bollocks. Lost him.
So now he's got those two patrolling.
Well, he's got to be close by. Find him!
Look.
Here come the guards. Now we can get behind them. Well, Heismay is the MVP, and let no one ever tell you otherwise. As soon as this guy makes that nice little turn for us. Alright. We got a nice little surprise for you! Aha! F out of here.
Nice. Yeah.
And we got one last one.
Yep.
Who is somewhere. Is he... What the heck? Where's our last mark? Okay. So as long as we come around this way, he's ours. Yep.
All right.
Good stuff.
Impressive.
And that does it for those fools. A grand success. We owe you big time, Heismay. Nobody does it quite like you. Ah, you flatter me. To be of assistance is all I can hope for. I leave the rest in your capable hands. And we're done. Are some of those guards snoring? Guess we made them comfortable. Anyway, we've secured our infiltration route, so we're good to go. Let's call everyone over and head to Sable's quarters. She's got the right idea. Wonder what his setup looks like. Okay, he's alone. We can make it if we move right now. Okay. 3 turns for this one as well, no doubt. We heard about Saber from the informant. Yep. Chances of victory. Oh, wait.
Right.
Yes, we definitely need this. Record my journey. Alright. So it's not just going to be a boss rush. It's more like a puzzle boss rush. Or puzzle and boss rush. Let's go. So the texture break is just in case we need it. I told you, Pillix, I'm in the middle of something. For the last time, bugger off before I... You're not from my division. In fact, I don't recall ever having seen your faces before. Who's your commanding officer? Fresh meat. I suppose I did hear something about a runty little elder skittering about. 'Tis he you heard tell of, and we are his companions. Our formal introduction is to be given at the upcoming soiree, which is completely true. One more chance. What could be so urgent that recruits feel the need to distract me while I'm busy trying to keep this girl running? Any more quips like jabs and there'll be hell to pay.
The truth is...
Actually, we would humbly request a favor. We ask as you lend us the key to progress further inward.
What was that?
Lend you the key? I get that right. How is it that you morons continue to be so grievously misunderstand your place here? Let me fill you in, seeing as you're new. The area past this is the bridge, yeah? The brains of the Caradrius, yeah? Let me put it in terms you'll understand. Off limits to fresh meat. Please, we ask for your understanding. The Caradrius is the finest gauntlet runner in the entire kingdom. It's a very rare privilege to have the opportunity to see her every corner. Oh, so you lot actually appreciate her for the remarkable vessel she is. You've got a good eye, I'll give you that, but the answer's still no. Everywhere's lousy with sneak thieves these days, you see. Everyone's got the stink of Fording about them. Can't just go letting anybody through, hardly knowing where they came from now. Power is everything. That's the code here, no? Perhaps we battle and let the results decide. Yeah, there's no way that an agent of Fording could overpower you. You're really looking to pick a fight with me? You're no better than any thief then, are ya? You want to dance? Then we'll dance. Make your peace now, maggots. It'll be too late once you're in hell. We've survived a dance or two with death before. We won't see our streak broken by you.
Let's do it.
Intruders won't get past me.
You think I'm a stubborn son of a bitch? Wait till you see my magic. I'm as solid as the Caradrius' chassis. It'll be a laugh to watch you sprogs bust your skulls trying to break through. Crush Saber in 3 turns or less. Mage Wall.
Power of kings.
I guess we'll have to have him use an item because we're not going to be able... He's too fast. Our Heistman is so fast, we should have given him the Seeker. Matter Break Hammer. You gotta.
Let's go.
And then this leaves us open for one of these.
I can't afford.
Or actually, wasn't it that...
The power of wind.
They literally told us Heat Riser.
Let us fight as one. Oh, power of
I messed this up.
bolts of lightning.
We needed physical attacks. Mage Wall again. Okay, yeah, this is not going to go well.
I leave it to you.
I'll show you the S. I'm all prepared.
We definitely, like, we needed Meteor Fist or something.
Not now. Give me your aid.
Yeah, so you've got Tetra Break.
For all that we
But the Matter Break things were probably going to be a better bet.
Feast your eyes on some real
Yeah, all he's doing is just stalling.
Face me.
Alright, well, there's no reason to... This is already super over. Whoa! Assassinate still works! I guess it does ultimately deal dark damage. So if our Magery is strong enough, then it doesn't matter, but...
Learn your lesson the first time, eh, hooligans? Well, this time I'll have your heads.
Alright, well... Let's go ahead and put some people on physical attackers. Alright.
Damn it.
Game time. So we've changed up everybody's archetypes quite a bit. Heismay is now taking on the Seeker. And we've got the Merchant specifically so we can not actually Tetra Break. There's no reason to use up a turn here when we don't need to.
I'll use this.
It's a just in case sort of thing. Oh, he's weak to that. All right.
You before the count myself.
Coordination is key.
Looking for a cut them right in their weak spot.
Fortune slots. What's that do? Low hit rate. Right, critical.
Not the
Nah. We're doing this. 326. And heal day.
How's this?
helpful as ever.
Another mage wall, but we've got this in the bag now. Uh-oh. That was not supposed to happen. Why did High Space start off the beginning each time before, but not now?
I will finish it. Burn.
Interesting.
She needs help.
Some healing power.
Thank you.
Well, at the very least, he can Crushing Fist.
Keep it up, Stroller.
And then she can...
I crush you.
Yeah, I doubt we would be able to get the Forget Off.
Feast your eyes on some real magic.
Merchant.
And then we shall...
Come forth.
Let's go for the... Batra. Then we can Texture Break. And then these two can go ahead and do their thing.
Keep it up, Stroller.
Got him. And I guess you always get an unscathed bonus on this fight.
As my age caught up to me.
Golden. Hierophant White Mask.
To ever greater heights.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Ooh.
Impossible.
Bloody feckin' sprogs. My defenses were solid as steel. And that magic you use, I've never seen anything like it. If this is some sort of new technique, why in blazes is Luis's army making use of it?
No.
Nothing you shouldn't already be capable of, I assure you. But all the same, you'll be lending us that key now, yes? It does seem you have some skill. You're not working for Forden, are you?
Yes.
There's not a chance we'd ever fall in with Forden. In fact, we're the ones who besmirched Sanctism's good name at the exhibition just recently. Seems my hands are tied then. But in return, you'll keep this to yourself, you hear? We can agree on that, right?
Fear not.
We've no intention of blabbery. Our only wish is to study the runner, pure and simple. Exactly! Come Come on. Come on, all. Let's head to the bridge. Can we not double back and fight the other guy? As long as we can't be dazed, we should be gold. All right, key obtained. The bridge is over there. Let's use this and move on to the next area. We didn't really put in all that much work ourselves. Ooh, delicious. But all right. We'll probably, well, do we not have to? We should definitely anyways. I don't feel like that's going to be an optional fight. Yeah. Luis's private quarters must be close.
Oh, good.
Okay, we can't go that way just yet. Let me go ahead and swing back around. I do want to definitely take on the other guy. He's got a mask that we need. And I'm not sure what we're going to get when we obtain every single one of those series of masks, but I don't want to pass one up. I don't want to knowingly pass one up, you know? Had to go ahead and drop ourselves a save really quickly, but now,
Ready?
let's go. Definitely not going to leave any stone unturned here. And it's a mirror image of what happened or of the other one. So in this case, we're gonna skip straight to where Hulkenberg is at. Over there, Glickom's quarters. He's the master sergeant and overseer of this portion of the runner. So it looks like Hulkenberg's piece actually comes about halfway through instead of at the end. Because there's still plenty of... We could fully explore the place before we got to Heist Maze, but that's not the case for hers. You were swifter in your arrival than I anticipated. Those guards are proving a troublesome barrier. At the moment, there is no way through.
Right.
I don't think we can make it past them if we tried right now. If we could just get their attention somehow,
All right.
then I shall create an opportunity. I leave the duty of follow-through in your capable hands. Be careful, Hulkenberg.
On guard.
Oh, okay, well. Is someone there? Sounded like some cargo toppling over. Go check it, would you?
What do we do?
Looks like Hulkenberg drew their attention. Now's your chance!
This is no good.
Okay. And then we drop down. Okay, and then he has to come this way.
Just a sec.
Okay, because I was trying to stay out of his line of sight. Calm down. As soon as he turns left, you're mine, buddy.
You did it.
Cool.
As expected.
You carried out our plan magnificently, as I had no doubt you would. The gods shall pose no further threat.
Come on.
You can be pretty reckless for a knight, you know that? Can't argue with results, though.
My thanks.
It would be wiser for me to step away before I draw any further suspicion. Luck be with you going forward.
All right.
So, with that done... Oh. Well, should have turned around.
God, that's...
And that's all of them.
Let's see.
Want to take bets on what he's doing right now? Looks like he's by himself. Alright. So he's supposed to be a little crazy, susceptible to being provoked. So we need to set up a knight. We need to set up a knight, and we also need to make sure that nobody is,
What now?
And that's Hulkenberg's thing. There it is. Though I actually think, and Hulkenberg is slower, so... Seeker, nah, we'll take him off there. We'll put him on... We'll put him on the wizard with us, and then he can stay on the pugilist. Because what we need to do is just equip all stats +2. Something that prevents daze. He's had this breeze igniter for the entire game. Something that prevents... These are all the item things. I don't think we've got anything. Yeah, we've only got one item that prevents days. Oh, well. Endurance +3 and his highest may? Magic +3. Alright, well, only one of us can be not dazed. So we'll just have to resort to our healing stuff.
Yep. Ready?
Yep, let's go. Alright, Glecom, you had your chance at happiness, and that's over.
What are you up to?
Eh? Some pissants think they can just waltz into Glecom the Great's domain and... Now, uninvited, do they?
What?
Ugh, this guy smells like the floor of a distillery. Look at you. A little bitty elder kid. Sort of a rare breed, aren't ya? You those new additions what I got told about then. Ugh, doesn't matter. Here, drink up, like I always say. The two things that'll cure your sorrows are booze and bloodshed. You've got some real spirit, haven't you? Let me pour you a... Ooh, would you look at that? Dry as a bone! Careful, or he really will get promoted. You lot, you're the same as the rest of us, ain't ya? Spanned by this dog-shite world, nowhere else to turn but Lord Luis. Me, I'm a parapest, so I know the feeling. With Luis in command and Glecom the Great at his side, we'll smash this world to bloody bits. And you'll be there too, yeah?
Well,
Something to that effect. In truth, we'd like to acquaint ourselves with our new compatriots, which requires us to procure a key to access the remaining parts of the runner. Is he really gonna...
What are you up to?
A key? Oh, you want to see the bridge, that it? But, not sure if I ought to hand it over to a bunch of new recruits. Ah, but our being new is all the more reason we must deepen our friendships. Such companionship will ensure we're of use to Lord Luis and a brighter future for all. Okay, how about this? We scrap. You beat me, key's yours. Sound fair? After all, power talks. Them's the rules round here. And besides, there's nothing I love better than a good brawl. Except booze. Gets me thinking back to our advance on the Grand Cathedral. Beautiful justice it was, seeing those power-hating bastards get pulped by our cannons.
What?
This is the guy Luis ordered to lead the bombardment? Truly serendipitous. We shall accept his challenge. After all, we've just been handed a reason we cannot lose.
Let's do it.
Yeah, okay, let's get this guy.
Oh, been waiting for this. You want to scrap with me, eh? Hey, you've got guts, that's for sure. Let's see how much of them we can spill.
If we don't shut this guy down, this is gonna get messy.
Come on, come on. Let's see some blood. Here I come, whelps.
Alright, so ear-splitting shriek,
Kill or be killed.
punishing blow. And nobody got affected by that. So from here, we kind of just go in on him, I guess.
No holding back. Fight to the death, eh?
I can't escape the feeling that we just got incredibly lucky. But you know what? We're a little overdue for some incredible luck.
stepping back. Let justice
And the Knight's Proclamation.
you dare. This is nothing.
Oh! So that completely neuters him. Oh yeah. And now we've got this. Whoa! That wasn't supposed to happen. But I'm fairly certain we can just retry this. Dang, and we had such a good run! That miss was crazy!
Too many people knocked out.
Wasn't enough.
We gotta gotta get back on track.
Okay, yeah, that miss was generationally bad.
Kill her! Kill or be killed!
Think.
I'm gonna have to do another run where we're not dazed, I think. Let's this time cure daze for one ally.
Could do with this.
Thank you.
Let's stay calm. I won't hold.
We need to attack. Dang, I might have to, because us not getting dazed that first time around was perfection. So this time,
You won't land any attacks like this.
yeah, it's quite bad. Did I only have one item to cure daze? Oh, I did not give myself very much to work with, did I? Okay, hold on. Nice! We got one where nobody was shrieked. Or nobody was dazed, rather. Now we just have to not miss, and we'll be good. Oh, why is he in the...
There's a better way.
Oh, he's not in the front line. Okay, cool. He is in the front. Lowers defense for 3 turns. 411! Oh, we've got this in the bag! And I thought we had it before, but you know what? This time we really do. We actually do.
Is that all?
No misses.
No holding back!
Another power thrust.
This is a tough one.
And we probably could, but there's no reason to mess up a sure thing by trying to, yeah, so.
This is nothing.
All right, and that's it.
What I must.
338.
There you go, whelps. Felt that one.
Ooh, making good time. Chariot white mask.
Oh, excellent. I've grown more powerful.
So that's golden. Whoa, he is down. Victory is ours. We'll be taking that key, as promised. And he's out. Out like a lump by the looks of it. Perhaps he went too far. Though I guess it could just be the alcohol.
But
I had no idea he was the one responsible for the attack on the Grand Cathedral. Sounds like he saw it as revenge. I mean, Parapisses were living pretty dirty in that, in the Grand Shroud, so I've no sympathy for the man. Among those who lost their lives in the attack, there are a great many Parapists just like him. You know what? Hulkenberg's got a point.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that tyranny's disguising itself as justice. Luis would just as soon sacrifice an innocent as promise them a brighter future.
Now then.
This is a discussion for a later date. For now, the key. Take it before he wakes. Master Sergeant's Magla key. You know, I kind of doubt he'll even remember losing to us. Come on, let's get to the bridge.
All right.
So we've gotten that squared away.
let's go.
Most excellent.
Yeah.
So we've got pretty much, well, not pretty much free reign, but a lot freer reign than we did before with 3 different keys under our belts. With this, I wonder if this door up here is going to take, or is going to require both keys. That would be one way to force us back.
Here.
This is familiar. We're in front of the reception room the brothers showed us.
Look.
Everyone look. That's the lift to Luis's quarters. Then for Gallica's reconnaissance, all that remains is to ride the lift.
Wait.
We can't use the key we have on the lift. We need the officer's key, and they keep that one on the bridge.
That.
So the door at the bottom of the lift. Are we safe in assuming it leads to the bridge? Yeah. We head through there, get the key, then Luis's quarters are in sight.
All right.
We are a hair's breadth away. We must secure the formula and break the curse over His Highness. Captain, how about you and I go on ahead to the bridge before the others? We're more likely to be questioned if we move as a group. We shall await your signal and guard our rear flank in the meantime. I managed to learn the helmsman in charge of the bridge is called Cabio. Didn't get much more than that, unfortunately.
So apparently.
Cabio watches the bridge when the ship's docked. From what I hear, he's a fan of the songstress Juna, too.
Isn't that?
The informant told us a thing or two about Cabio. Apparently, he once got caught in a nasty thunderstorm and it messed him up pretty bad. came away terrified of lightning. So they set this up so it's the most difficult one first, because there were no gimmicks with Xanth. We just had to, well, there was, but nothing we could super duper exploit. Or nothing we could exploit safely. We basically had to let him hit our weaknesses. He's so averse to it that he has someone else take the helm when the weather gets rough. If he really hates it that much, then lightning magic should do the trick. Let's use this information to help us plan our next move. If you're ready, let's take on Cabio.
Well,
Understood. We're off.
And another Magla Hollow. Or I guess something that functions as good as a Magla Hollow.
How about a break?
That's
Yes, let's go ahead and rest easy. We definitely want to, well, I guess we don't have to switch off of Merchant.
Let's go.
But there's no reason for us to stay on it either. Not when it's valuable XP that could be getting put into the wizard. Uh-oh. So we'll do this. Yes. And we'll actually have them both take on the commander again. Specifically so they can make us stronger. What does Kandera at level 6? Okay, so that's not gonna work. So he'll also take it on. And then they'll both get Conde. Then one of these. Critical strike. It did come in handy. I can't lie. It was very, very useful. But right now, he needs that as well. All right. So this should be good. Is it just a straight shot? Guess it is. Oh, or not? Oh, is this the other elevator?
At last.
The bridge is up ahead. We should find the key for Luis's personal quarters there. Seems like it's safe. There aren't many guards around. Look! There's a window on that door. We can get a look inside from there.
First.
So what do we have? Just our luck! Of course the bridge is crawling with soldiers! We'll be spotted for sure! Well, this won't work. No choice but to look for another way. So if we can't go that way... Yeah, I probably shouldn't open that door. Alright, that's fine. There's a... What is this? Oh!
What's this?
This vent looks promising. You might be able to get through there.
What do you think?
We don't seem to have any other options, so we might as well try. You good with that? Let's get sneaky. But do it quietly, okay? We can't get caught now. We did it. We made it in, but now we have a new problem. What are we gonna do about all of them? No way we can sneak by all of these soldiers undetected.
Hey.
Any bright ideas? Are you telling me to fetch the key by myself? No way! For your sake, I hope that was a joke.
Hey.
All right.
No.
It's not safe to call them over here until we've secured a route. We have to think of another way.
Hey.
I guess we have to fight. You just want to fight them? I mean, maybe you could take them, but... No, that wouldn't work. A fight this big would draw too much attention, and Luis would find out about it.
Hey. What?
If we did that, word of it would definitely reach Luis. Wait, that might actually work in our favor! I knew you'd come up with something eventually. Stay hidden. I think the others can help us.
This is bad.
This is the ammunition depot. Fire's broken out, and it's gonna blow. We need backup immediately.
Damn it.
Repeat, fire in the ammunition depot, requesting immediate backup.
Oi.
Good God, to me lads, that fire is priority 1. Because this place could blow sky friggin' high. 'Tis the... what I meant to say is, this is the palm tree. We spotted an intruder. We need reinforcements right away. The fiend ate all of the dried meats, bread, and... let's see. Oh, and some salted fish before withdrawing. Send reinforcements immediately.
Oh, come on.
The hell? Did an assassin come aboard with an empty stomach or something? Whatever, let's go get him. To arms. All right.
Give me a hand.
Hail! This is the engine room. The primary engine is out of control. I fear an explosion is imminent.
Hurry.
All hands to the engine room on the double. Do not tarry. What in blazes? Now it's the engine room. This whole runner has gone to hell. Let's get over there quick. All that's left is us and you, buddy. Sorry to keep you waiting. How'd it go? Looks like their diversions did the trick.
All right.
Now the bridge is all emptied out. The plan worked perfectly. The others should be coming soon. Let's take out this area's supervisor now while we have the opening. What are we gonna do with the body, though?
Oh, Lady Juna, how is it that I still long for you when I always hear your voice singing in my head?
Well, looks like what we heard was true. He really is infatuated with Juna. The crew here really does love the songstress, don't they? At least until they find out that she's one big fat traitor.
What's your deal?
What's this? Hang on. What are you doing all the way up here? All the guards are supposed to be responding to the calls for backup.
No.
Oh, not us. We're new recruits. We've come to tour the bridge and introduce ourselves to our superior officers. New recruits? You mean the ones who Lady Juna spoke to directly? Don't tell me. Is she the real reason you're here?
Whoa, hold on.
Slow those horses, mate. That is Lord Luis's lady you are talking about. Though I must admit, I feel the same. She has bewitched me, body and soul. Huh. So you're that kind of, fan. Name's Cabio, the helmsman. I'm Lady Juna's most devoted fan. Whole reason I enlisted was so that I could bask in her radiant presence. Now that's a different level of simpery. Even a layabout like me needs to dream big. Mine's to take the Karagius here way up and sail the starry skies with Juna at my side. Seems we've only entered the prologue of his little reverie. Our time runs short. Get the key, quickly. You're right. We don't even need to fight him. He's not paying attention, so let me just go ahead and grab it.
Halt.
What the devil is going on over there? And why am I seeing soldiers without the proper clearance on the bridge? So I guess he's the real guy. You there, state your name, rank, and purpose. I haven't been informed of any troop reassignments.
Understand?
Entering the bridge without permission is a severe violation of regulations. You'd best have a good reason for being here, or else you'll be detained at once. Indeed, 'tis as he says. We borrowed the key from a senior officer and sought to familiarize ourselves with this runner. You know what? Also not a lie. That's about the most suspicious story I've ever heard. Hard to imagine a ranking officer simply lending a key to some grunts. I'll need to look into this. Definitely don't do that. I'll have you know that you're speaking to Salva, Chief of the Guards. So once more, state your purpose, and know that your life depends upon your answer. Chief, these are those recruits, you know the ones. Wait a second, just what are recruits doing in here anyway?
No.
We simply came to observe. Now that we've pledged ourselves to Lord Luis, we want to know the Caradrius inside and out. Even if that were the case, this is still too strange by half. A pack of new recruits gets their hands on a key while the rest of the crew is dispatched elsewhere. You know what? Salva's a little too smart. Hold on. Well, that's... They gave this guy... he's like, yeah, this is way too fishy. You say you've come to learn more about us, do you? Well then, I'll give you a valuable lesson in how we treat suspicious curs.
Damn it.
The ruse has failed. We have but one course of action now. We need to take them out before the other soldiers return. 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's go. So this is how they do it. Someone who's not weak to electricity. So you mean to resist? Then there is no doubt you are enemy combatants, and I've no reason to hold back. I declare you guilty, and I'll be the executioner. Well, in that case, I've got your back, Chief. Sorry, new guys, but no hard feelings, eh? You know what? I actually kind of like Cabio. So we're gonna have to use all of our bonus turns.
I'll not say it again. Military discipline is absolute. I've no sympathy for the kind of insolent devil who disobey a superior officer.
Who's disobeying?
Right he is. Now brace yourself, you amateur. I'll show you how to handle a real fight.
We have to take both of them at the same time? We'd better take them out fast.
All right, crush Cabio and Salva in 3 turns or less. Mage Almighty. Holy God. That was not supposed to happen. Condeon. Fully restores HP to all allies. So one of these.
I'll see you class in iron.
Oraku Kajita, yeah, do a little bit of something.
I'll have you court-martialed.
Restores 50% HP to all allies. So that turn could have gone better. I can't lie. Mage Almighty again. So why did he... I think his HP might have been low and I didn't notice. Because that was a lot less damage if you'll notice. Assault Beacon.
Helpful as ever. My thanks. Witness our secret technique.
Okay, yes, this one might be a lost cause. Because I have no Makan... I have no Mom magic at all. Yeah. Mage Almighty again. What we need is to basically take advantage of Heist May's thing. Uh-oh, whoops, that was wrong. He blocks electricity! Well, I'm glad we found out.
Not now.
Wait, what's he weak to?
They're weak to piercing attacks.
Pierce.
Heroes.
So we need the thing that lowers defense then.
After me. No holding back.
All right, well, this was a bust. Okay, so this is actually attempt number 3 because attempt number 2, I neglected to heal everybody, I guess.
Only a flesh wound.
So that's much more workable as far as damage goes. One of these.
No.
And now with that, we can Tiger Eruption Fist. So that works a lot better at Condeon.
I won't hold back.
But we don't want to actually put that much work into it. Shield Medi.
I owe you. My thanks.
Yes. Alright, and then one of these.
I'll have you court-martialed.
Oh! Nice!
Keep it up, Stroll.
Mage Almighty again. Now we're gonna work these guys. Aha! So we've got enough. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. No, we need every single one of these turns. And I actually think starting off with our killer attack is not the move.
I'll use what I must.
So we'll have him blast this guy. Then a power thrust this way.
Forth, royal soul.
Yeah.
Their weakness. That's right.
And she'll have to Medi again.
Helpful as ever.
Definitely need everything we can get on that front.
I'll see you clapped in iron.
I'll take much more.
I'll have you
One of these, yes. This is an excellent setup we got going on. Well, this is going very well. Uh-oh. Okay, cool, because I was like, the crit! That crit! It completely screwed us up. Okay, well, talk about getting friggin' lucky! We had it! Alright, as long as we do not get crit again, we'll be
Their
fine.
weakness.
One power thrust to lower those defenses as well. But we got a pretty good rhythm to this now.
Much thanks.
I'll see you clapped in
Another one of these. Ah. And then the big one. Don't like that, do ya? So, Kabio is definitely going down next turn. God dang it. I probably shouldn't be bothering trying to salvage this.
I call upon royal power when I can take it.
Yeah, I think this one might be done.
Ready for a real fight.
Are you alright? That helped.
We've got one more turn to try this. Mage Almighty again.
Is that all?
Then again,
Let's have him pass for a second power thrust. Okay, yeah, so we didn't have to. It wasn't that serious. Well,
My dream.
you will be alright, dude.
Count Louis trusted us to handle things in his absence. How could we fail him like this?
That Pierce weakness. Judgment and Lover's White Mask. Okay, he was the Lovers?
I have never known such heights.
Well, Kabio has a very distinct honor of being the first male in an Atlas game to be associated with the Lover's Arcana, aside from, like, Reverse Lovers, because I think Genji Sasaki was Reverse Lovers, but he doesn't count. And nobody even knows who I'm talking about when I say that anyways, so it doesn't matter. We knocked both of them out. Getting trounced by recruits has got to be grounds for a dishonorable discharge around here, so I doubt they'll tell anyone. I shall retrieve the key. It would be on Kabio.
Yes.
I already got it. Our work here is done. Officer's Magla key. Now we got free reign of the place. Quite the relief. Our route of infiltration has finally been secured.
Got it.
Well, we've got the chance. We might as well go as far as we're able. I think we've earned a look around Luis's private quarters. I think we've earned a save.
All right.
We have to make sure this is the right key. Let's head to Luis's quarters.
Let's go.
And before anything else, Hulkenberg, help us! Because we were going through it. And where is...
What now?
Okay. Our safe room Magla Hollow is back. Yeah. Still, it feels really good. These... Wait, what?
Okay.
We can't save between now and then? Okay. Well,
Okay.
you can get there from the lift at the top of the stairs. Well, alright. We've got the autosave, I guess. It's open! Now we can get into Luis's private quarters. Is this going to be where Juna joins us? If we catch Juna there, she's going to become part of the team.
no.
Wait, guards incoming! We've been noticed. We must take cover. Is it Juna? No, it's the brothers. Oh, just one of them. Fidelia wouldn't send me here for no reason, but there's no one in sight. And what the hell was that random request for backup? Well, I can't be too careful. Stay sharp until the machinists have finished up maintenance.
Yes.
Understood. I'll have security tightened.
I'm leaving.
Let's nose around the other areas too, just in case. Look lively. Right behind you, sir. Well, I think they're gone. At least we didn't get caught.
However,
They could tell something was amiss. He requested increased security too. It's fine. We've secured a path to Luis's quarters. Now all we have to do is wait until the day of the soiree.
That's true.
No need to push ourselves too far right now. let's quit this place.
No Juna? Alright, well. I was kind of hoping to... So then when is she going to join then?
Now then.
Well, our infiltration route is secured. I suppose we owe our thanks to Gallica this time.
Indeed.
Having detailed information about the runner's interior beforehand made it much easier to explore. Thinking back on it, you agreed to that solo infiltration with barely a moment's hesitation. That's admirable nerve. Well, I suppose I had to make myself useful eventually.
Sure.
If I'm honest though, I know I complain a lot and I'm not always at my bravest, but I'm always prepared to do my best. Seems like we're about to get another mage rank. There's no point in focusing on what you can't fix. I can still help in my own way. The smallest tasks still need doing, and I'm perfect for them.
I got this.
You got that, Heath? You can trust me with anything you need, okay? There it is. Rank 4
We'll keep going forward.
to
We
2.
won't hesitate.
Face sight now yields more details while inside a dungeon. Interesting.
Even so,
Still, the soiree is the main event. We've no idea what awaits us, so we mustn't let our guard down.
Yep.
Until we get the formula, let's stay on our toes. Or wings if you got them.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
And now we basically just get to hang out until then, because we've already done all the dungeons around these parts. I think we've only got like 9 days.
All right.
Well, our infiltration route to Luis's quarters is secure. Now we just have to wait for the soiree. Can't imagine what kind of party a villain like him would throw. We have no clue what to expect there.
then
We should make certain that we have the strength to handle whatever surprises may await us.
True.
Or we could be more help, or we could help more of those in need. Instead of idly whiling away the hours, we should do whatever we can to ensure that our efforts are not in vain. So we do have several options. Spend time until the soiree. The path to Luis's room has been secured. Use your time both in and out of town to ensure you're well prepared for the soiree.
Well then.
Maria. So yeah, let's see. Well, first I want to check to see if there's any other requests. What do we got? Everybody wants to rank up. Barden. And we need more ranks for Barden too to do the thing. Well, I want to save really quickly. Save over this one. But yes, I do think we're going to, unless I can find a request. Relic, Dregs of Destiny. Oh, and Nuris! We can also do this. So, but that's just an upgrade for Nuris.
Alright.
Let's, we can hang out with everyone that we can hang out with, and then we need to up our eloquence. But I do want to go to the Gauntlet Runner really quickly in order to check out Martira and Grand Trad. Just to be sure. Because there might be some stuff that's popped up in Martira. And we do want to be sure.
That's where you want to go. Oh, that's where it's your call.
Yeah, let's go. Just to see what we can see, to check out what we can check out.
so that's what it's come
Alright
to.
then.
Nothing here. And I'm sure the requests posted are all the same no matter where you go.
Alright then.
In Krigant Gate, that's where he's hanging out at.
Think I'll forget this, do ya?
So nothing worth sweating.
Take a look.
Yeah, we've got all these. Okay, so to Barden we shall go. Yeah, let's head over.
You've come.
An 8. All right, yeah, let's spend some time with them.
Thank you. My apologies.
Make yourself comfortable. Let's see, I've asked for some refreshments, but that'll take some time. It's a bit heaving at the moment. This place is a city government's administrator's office, but it's a bit too luxurious for the likes of me, isn't it? I'm not used to that.
Ah, right. Sorry for all the noise outside. We're trying out some things to build and strengthen town security, you see.
Don't you worry.
That whole mess with Lady Joanna was a right nightmare. I won't chance the faintest whiff of that kind of thing happening again.
Yeah.
I wish you all the success in that.
Thank you.
I don't aim on letting tragedy repeat itself.
And then?
Too many good folk here have lost loved ones. We've got to straighten this place out. Make it peaceful so people can smile and laugh easily again.
Got to say,
And now that I'm governor, it falls to me to take care of anyone who's disturbing that peace. He was already doing that, though. Barton was basically on top of things. But, I'm sorry now, didn't mean to start rambling about all these serious matters. What kind of host lays his bends on his guest? I'll have some real eats whipped up for you. You must fill your belly and celebrate the newly secure town. Yes. Wait, he's gonna give us... Okay, cool. As long as he's not feeding us more of that sandworm. Thanks to you, all the Weans are playing outside again, blessing us all with those bunny voices of theirs.
that's right.
I never took a liking to be called governor, and I still don't. The only thing I care about is protecting those Weans and all this town's people. You really care about kids, don't you? Sure, I suppose. They're cute little things, after all.
It was so long ago.
And you know something? I once had a wife and child myself. Oh, Barton's got that same pain that Heisme does. It was back when monsters were tearing up Martira from top to bottom. Town was in shambles. A hunting team was formed to destroy the monster nests. The mission was a long one. And what was I supposed to do? Just go home? I was captain, for goodness sake. So I stayed, and when I finally came home, no one was there. Oh! They didn't die, they left! My family, I guess they got sick of waiting for me. They just left. I never knew how cold that house could be until they were gone. And then came the incident with Lady Joanna, and so many Whedons started going missing, and I didn't know what to do. I was useless. First, I'd lost my own child. Then I couldn't protect any of the others. Wished I could be the one to disappear instead of them.
No.
But you can protect them now, can't you?
Aye.
You're right. Moping about won't change the past. I can do much more now than I could back then.
Leave it in my hands.
I won't let the Weans ever live in fear again. That's my oath as governor. I consider us comrades, you know, seeing as you're aiming for the throne. We both strive for a better world. Alright. Oh! Whoa! We're telling him! Okay, well I guess all of our supporters will get the truth eventually then.
What?
First the scheme with Heisme, now this! You play a long game, the lot of you. But, thank you. You could have easily stayed silent about it. You've confided in me because you trust me, yes? But of course, with some people it takes longer than others. Like, we're further along with Alonzo, I think, but we haven't told him the truth yet.
So that's how it is.
Then I shall do the same. I'll support you and any who envisions the same future as you do. Now, will we get the general out of this, or no?
Hey, now a new path.
Let's see what we got.
I shall lay down my
Yup.
very life for the town.
The party can now study the general. So, we've gotten that set. Oh. But I'll tell you, the children find me right frightening. They get scared if I say hello. Just the other day, I smiled at a proper newborn who started crying like he was on fire. Whoa, it was that bad? And to think one of my governor duties is to be well friendly with the townsfolk. But you needn't worry. I'll protect the town you worked so hard to save.
That's that.
It was a nice thing to talk about the town with you today. I hope we can do it again, and I pray for your safety. Barton's a good dude. And I know I make it... Whoa, what's this? Damn that Barton. It's disgusting watching him play hero. Somebody's plotting on him. He's a bloody resort, fit for guarding the town and naught else. Someone like him governing is beyond the pale. It should have been me continuing to guide us as the rightful leader. Yet somehow the masses are cheering for Barton. This is the This is the sanction that Barden was originally trying to get put in place.
But I've a plan to deal with it. Let us discuss the details inside.
Alright. We're gonna have to put that guy in his place. Don't worry. We'll be back to help out our good bro Barden, though. Don't worry. We got him. But first, we got our nighttime back to Brylehaven Tavern. Nuris. Hi, Smay. But we definitely want to give Nuris some love, too. Brigida. Yeah, Nuris is only a rank 2. So we'll probably unlock the sniper or something. Let's go ahead.
What now?
Well, we have to go to Academia, actually. Is he? He must be somewhere nearby.
Hey, listen.
Even if it's not specifically in here. So where is Moore? Now we get to look for him. There he is. What is up, my guy? Go ahead, pop us a nice squat, get to reading, and in between the pages, we find Academia.
Would you look at this?
Yes.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
I'm
looking forward to it.
We have to bring the general. We not only have to get the general, but bring it to level 15.
What now?
All right. Well. Holy crap! We're gonna be stuck on that for a while. Let's have Leon. So in that case, let's go ahead and give Nuris a pop over. But dang, yeah, that's a brick friggin' wall.
Hello.
Yeah, let's go ahead and hang out with him real quick. I handed Nuris the junk we picked up during our travels. This one's also a bit tricky. It must open somewhere. Oh, what's this? Just a good twist there, and then a push in, and there you are. You see? Looks the same as the previous one, maybe redder. What'd I tell you? Sharp as a blade, these instincts. But my heavens, this is quite a find.
This?
So something was inside, just like the last one. Nuris might just be the only one who understands this stuff. Oh, I expected some degree of this, but the design's different.
Oh, my God, I've got it.
A heaven-sent cerebral nugget of pure genius! Thank you, Heath! Oh, that was fast. Heroes Fruit times 6. Got to say, though, I didn't think I'd get to see 3 relics in such a short span. Must be thanks to my healthy living and intellectual curiosity, eh? And our elbow grease and hard work, yeah. Thanks to us, you mean? You haven't found a thing yourself, Nuris. Why don't you come out and help us search every once in a while? Well, he can't take on archetypes.
No.
No, thank you indeed. I haven't the build for combat. But a man's worth isn't decided by his sword arm alone, what? I'm a long way from youth now, but I was quite a dasher with the fair sex in my younger day, you know. I had to fend off the marriage proposals with a stick.
For real?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I certainly did. A strapping young lad with a genius mind and familial prestige. Why, I was every debutante's dream.
Well,
You must have been really amazing, Nuris. Well, so I was. Though most of my would-be suitresses were only in it for the social climbing, I'm afraid. I even had a fiancé at one point, what?
Huh?
You? Really?
Well.
Oh yes, but remember I was a young obsessive. Romance and career both fell to the wayside as I threw myself into runner research. Poor girl got tired of waiting. By the time I thought to check on her, she'd sloped off and married some other blue blood. The adage holds true, I suppose. You never realize what you have until it's gone. Keep it in mind, chap, and don't make the same mistakes I did. So Neris actually liked his fiancée then.
Rather.
But that's enough of depressing bygone tales. For me, gauntlet runners were the true loves of my life. If you ask me, you two are perfect for each other.
Oh.
Whoa! Were those a different color too? Exactly! I think it quite a happy thing, though I do say so myself. I've reclaimed the dream I'd left half finished. Can't say much else other than I'm grateful to you for both all this relic business and having me along on this journey. My passion had been all but smothered, but you've rekindled it. Without you, I'd be rotting away in my chair with a stationary prototype bent and quashed.
Now then.
Well then, gotta sharpen my skills even more. We'll show those other runners you need more than big bulkheads. Right. Now we're gonna get the sniper or something else.
Now, a new...
This time around...
Goodness.
Sniper, yep.
That really is dashed interesting.
And there's one more. Maybe the sharpshooter after the sniper.
Joys of your company, eh?
Hope I can keep counting on you for the rest of these relics, eh, lad?
This one's important.
Alright, Youth's Folly. So that went well.
Time marches on.
And yeah, we're about to put in a whole lot of friggin' work now that we have so many days available to us. I should probably be boosting my eloquence, though. We're gonna hit, at some point, we're gonna hit some brick walls. Hey, there's a Coliseum in Brilehaven. You fight monsters gathered from all over, and if you win, you get a prize. The Brilehaven Coliseum is quite well known. It's always crowded except during stormy weather. Oh, we can only fight in the Brilehaven Coliseum with our press turns turned off. They bring dangerous monsters directly into the city. Doesn't seem especially safe, but I suppose the experience is worth the risk. I can certainly see the appeal. Once I revisit it later, the ferryman on to know where the Coliseum is. Is it still storming? Because it was storming yesterday. No, it's just cloudy.
Well then.
And we've got our two buddies here. So Hulkenberg we can hang out with, but I think we're going to... Brigida's not available anymore? She must only be available at night. But it's definitely going to be Maria first. But give me one sec.